What's up, YouTube? What's up? What's up, Facebook? Good morning. How's everybody doing? It is a beautiful Wednesday morning. I'll say this. I feel way better than I did yesterday. Mood-wise, irritability-wise. I feel like it's been a good day. How are you feeling?
I'm triggered because you were in my dreams last night. And you weren't in a good mood last night.
You know what? I feel like that's not something that should trigger you. Anytime that I'm in someone's dream, usually it's like a good thing. You know, like, oh, Gardy, he was helping me in my dream last night. He was being so nice to me, right?
Not you.
Not me.
Not you.
What do you think of me? Like, what's wrong? Like, you think of me and you think of bad thoughts?
Yes.
Here we go. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
And it is a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. I think it's going to be a good day today.
It's going to be a wonderful day, even though, as I was just telling the beautiful Facebook audience, if you haven't liked KHEA Radio on Facebook, you are missing out.
Yes.
But I felt triggered this morning when I woke up.
Why? I hate whenever you say that word. I think you saying that word makes me feel that way.
You feel triggered?
Yes.
You know why?
No.
Because you were in my dreams last night.
That's a good thing, though, right?
We were on this cleanse, and all of a sudden you were like, I'm done with this radio station, and you ended the stream, and it was like, and I just sat there in shock. But it was because of the cleanse. I was like, cleanse could potentially ruin KHEA Radio. So
no, we're on a cleanse, and I'm feeling good. I feel the best that I have felt in days, and I'm caffeine free. I'm sugar free. I might as well be like Splenda or something. Call me Stevia because I'm feeling good. And today is a day that I feel is going to change everybody's lives, and I hope KHEA Radio is going to make that at least be a part of that.
I thought you were going to agree with me this morning. Like, you know what, Curt? If you're dreaming of this, maybe we should end the cleanse and make sure that we do eat tons and tons of delicious food.
No, I don't think so. And speaking of tons and tons of delicious food, we're going to be giving away some Burger Nation gift cards today. I'm excited about that. Look, boom, magic, baby. Look at that. I just speak of Burger Nation and the gift card pops up. Look at that beautiful cow. Look at that beautiful cow. Who has had the opportunity to watch the Burger Nation giveaway video? Curt, have you seen it?
No, I missed it.
You need to go watch it. You're missing out.
How do I go and watch it, and how can I still enter to win this gift card?
You know what? I got you. Here's what you're going to do. All you have to do is go to KHEA Radio's Facebook page. Once you're there, make sure that you see the Burger Nation video. Like it. Hit the thumbs up. Comment on it. Say, ooh, I need to go there, or I like this place, and then share it out.
Say ooh.
For everybody to see, and whenever you do that, you'll have the opportunity to win some Burger Nation gift cards where you can go have I think there's like a keto burger. What is keto? Who's on keto? I know there's somebody out there watching right now who's on keto. Let us know. Have you tried the keto burger from Burger Nation?
Somebody told me, they said it's not really a keto burger, it's just got a keto bun. I'm like, that still counts. Don't ask questions about anything else. It's still a keto burger. Well, no,
and they're like, why wouldn't it be a keto burger?
How is the Flaming Hot Cheetos not a keto burger? I'm like, it's two separate burgers.
Yeah, it's two separate burgers. So they have non-keto items, and then they have a keto option where you're able to take the keto bun, and then you have to have self-control to be like, please leave the Flaming Hot Cheetos off my burger. Please leave the delicious chili and corn chips, everything else. So that's up to you. We can lead you to the water, but we can't make you drink. You can take that to the bank. Take it to my bank, Amico.
We can lead you to the water, but we can't take you to the bank.
It's 8:36 right now. This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Kickstart's going to be on till 11. We're going to be talking about a lot of fun stuff today. I am excited. I saw somebody say, hey, don't forget about the Moms on a Mission fundraiser happening this week. I have not forgotten.
The Pampered Chefs Moms on a Mission virtual fundraiser, is that what you call it?
I believe so. So Moms on a Mission is a local nonprofit. We've had them on before, and I know we're going to be meeting with them later this week, and we're also trying to set up a fundraiser night or day for them at Burger Nation, where you can say, hey, I want to go eat delicious hamburgers, and I would also like to support this nonprofit that has helped people get their lives and houses back together after Hurricane Harvey in all kinds of different ways. So yeah, there is going to be a fundraiser for Moms on a Mission, MOM, where they are going to be having an online Pampered Chef party. So you'll have the opportunity to go shop, get you some, I don't know, like cookingware, dishware, Tupperware. Pampered Chef has a bunch of stuff. I remember because my mom probably still has like quite a few of their things, and it's like branded on there. I remember this big bowl and it had like a little pop top on it.
Can you do that again? That was pretty.
It has a big bowl and it has this little pop top on it, and I would just pop it off like that.
That's funny.
Have you ever had Pampered Chef?
I don't remember.
You're not a cook.
I'm not a cook. I don't spend time in my kitchen, so I don't know.
I see. You're maybe a chef, but you're like, I don't want to be pampered. I want to be like the gruff, grizzled and tough chef.
Oh, I just got the grill. I got the grill. I got the apron that says I'm a chef, but it's got a grill.
You would have one that has like Kiss the Cook on it. If you had like a little thing, I guarantee you'd be like, oh, I don't even cook, but I'm going to start now if I can wear this.
Kiss the Cook?
Yeah, have you never seen anything
around,
like that?
I would Snapchat people with it and be like,
wife me. Yeah.
Hashtag wife me.
Hashtag classic Kurt. Hey, go ahead and share this video out because we're going to be talking about a lot of fun stuff. We're talking about Moms on a Mission, MOM, and we got there because we were mentioning Burger Nation and something that's going on this week with them. So share this video. Make sure that you like this one, comment, let us know. We want to know, what are you doing today? What do you have going on this week? Do you feel as good as I do today? I hope that you do, and I guarantee you will by the end of this show.
I hope your energy continues.
I'm going to crash.
So here's the best part about that dream, too. I remember this piece. We both had a bang sitting in front of us that was open, but we couldn't drink from it. And maybe that's why we got really angry.
That's really funny.
But I just remember being like, I just want to smell it. I just want to smell it.
So I wonder if you have a problem whenever you're dreaming about an energy drink that you're not allowed to have.
Oh, before I fell asleep, I was dreaming about like a country fried steak.
So that's what you were thinking about before you go to sleep?
Oh, yeah. It was like in my head, like, why am I like
wow.
Close my eyes and I see a steak.
That's hilarious.
Whew. Chicken.
Sometimes I wish I could see people's thought bubbles, like in cartoons where it's like, bloop, 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 and it kind of shows exactly what they're thinking about. And with Kurt, most of the time I'm like, I wonder what's going on in that dude's head. Like, I want to see the little gerbil turning because I know he's in there, and I'm talking and he's ignoring me and like, huh, what'd you say? And I'm like, what was he possibly thinking about that was more important? And it's probably like chicken fried steak, isn't it?
It's easy. It's food, bang energy drinks, and first dates. That's all I dream about.
You just had to weasel in your little dating life in there, didn't you?
I was only thinking about it because somebody posted in our Talk of Taco group.
Okay.
The ideal first date is when they go and have 13 tacos and you sit there and you're just, impressed.
Yeah, it's like my ideal date. I show up, I eat 13 tacos very grossly, pig out, and you're impressed. That is the date.
That's the ideal date. For me, yeah. I feel like going to if you're ever going to meet somebody.
And I am one day.
The taco date.
I'm married, not me. I mean, like meet a friend.
Yeah, the taco date is the best way to get to know somebody because there's no proper, easy way to eat a taco.
Yeah, there is. You pick it up and you just take a bite, Kurt.
I know, but there's no I'm gonna if you go to a burger joint, you could get out the fork.
That's not the person you want to spend time with,
right? So at a taco, you have to get messy.
But I will say this. There are some burgers where it's like, okay, I can't take a bite out of this. So you probably have to cut it in half and then eat it at an angle. Because I've seen some big burgers. We go to a lot of different burger places. And we've been talking about Burger Nation today because we are giving away this gift card to Burger Nation. You have the opportunity to win one of a couple of these. We're giving away to you. I am excited about it. But if you have a friend that eats a burger with a fork and knife, do you judge them?
I judge, but I also judge when you're eating a taco.
Yeah, but if you eat it, okay, I've never seen anybody eat taco with a fork and knife.
Like all of a sudden the taco spews out the other end and you're like, oh, that's gross. Like, how can you do that to your taco?
No, I've never seen that, and if it's that big of a deal, then they need to fold the end up and just call it a burrito. I have seen people use a knife and a fork for nachos. And that makes sense. If you have nachos, sometimes it gets really messy. I've seen like a lot of fast food places have nachos and it's just like, bleh. It looks like they just were in the back kind of just throwing stuff in there, but it still kind of tastes good.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. But, you know, presentation is key, but not all the time.
No, you got to get the lunch buffet going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we're talking about tacos right now. Kurt, let them know about our Facebook taco group.
Yeah, so we have a Talk of Taco group. The easiest way to find it is search KHEA Radio on Facebook and then just go under groups. And if you click under groups, the Talk of Taco group is there. And everybody can post their favorite tacos. So if you're going to lunch for tacos, if you're going to breakfast for tacos,
If you're making tacos.
If
If you see a funny taco meme, which there's some great taco memes out there.
Oh, they're great ones.
I'm going to start making my own taco memes and just putting like at Gardy Party. You know how people like brand their memes? At Gardy Party.
Do you even
At
read
Taco
it?
Taco.
Like I can't even, most of the times you can't even see the ats. Like it's like,
I know.
And I'm not paying attention
But
to your
I know it's there. I know it's there. And that's what's important. I'm like,
self-proclaiming prophecies right there. Huh?
yeah. So I got these giant taco, a normal taco piñata on this big one. But if you have a taco this big, I'm not going to judge you if it's this big and you eat it with a fork or you share it with a friend. Just throwing that out there. But yeah,
Share it with a friend.
go join Talk of Taco. And I'm going to post a picture or a video of this. I may do it during our break. Just get like some video footage of the giant piñata.
We should go live on the Talk of Taco group while we're live on Facebook and KHEA Radio. That is Inception.
So Natasha said, poor Gardy can't spin the big taco the way he wants to. That is true. I'm trying. Whenever we had our share-a-thon, my favorite part was whenever I realized, I should take this handheld mic and put the taco on the end and just use it that way. But yeah, it's a learning curve. You know, we got a upgraded taco and we have to learn how to use it. Same thing is going to go with our new equipment, which I'm super excited with. Kurt, where is some of our equipment?
It's right next door.
There's equipment here.
We got it. Yesterday, they were in here cleaning up some of the ceiling tiles.
Which y'all can't see.
Which y'all can't see, but we can see. I can see the difference.
Okay, yeah, I can see the difference.
When we were sitting, like we came in here,
so check it out.
I don't know the difference, but now I see it.
We have 3 giant boxes and 1 baby box, and we don't know what's inside because we've been so busy we haven't had the opportunity to open it. But we're about to bust those boxes open, figure out like on the fly how to use this stuff, and hopefully make it work. But we're getting upgraded ceiling tiles. We're getting upgraded lights in here. We're gonna get studio lighting pointed in the correct directions. We're getting our cameras. What else are we getting?
Yeah, we're getting a brand new board where we'll be able to take phone calls.
It's going to be almost twice as big.
So we could talk to somebody in Northern California or Iraq or, China.
Kurt,
anywhere.
We got to talk about your choices. Like why Northern California, Iraq,
and Asia.
You said China.
Oh, China.
Those are the 3 places. Those are the first 3 places that come to mind.
Why not?
Why though?
Because
we need a therapist in here. Crystal, aren't you like you have some training in like psychology? Yeah, I don't know. We need to figure out if there's like a root cause to that. I'm interested.
It's because I was triggered last night in my dream by you.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. We're making some upgrades. Thank you to everybody who has donated, and thank you to the people that are continuing to donate. That's been really cool to see. People have decided to become a monthly partner with KHEA.
It's really easy. All you have to do is go to khearadio.com, click on the donate button, and then you can actually choose to be a monthly partner with KHEA Radio. All you have to do is click on that monthly thing, put an amount in, $10, $20, $100 a month, whatever you want to do. It helps.
KHEA Radio.
Like
a radiator?
A radiator.
That's what's up.
Hey, somebody asked us yesterday, and I had a great response. They said, why are you doing this 21-day cleanse? I said, you know what? We're about ready to be in high definition. There are people that are going to see our faces, and the camera adds about 10 to 20 pounds, right?
Per camera on you.
Per camera.
We're
having 4 cameras. That's 40 extra pounds. We have 21 days to lose 40 pounds. It's a lot.
Yeah.
So the easiest way for us to do it is just not to eat.
Okay. What you eat is important, but
what you don't eat is even more important.
And so what we're doing is we're cutting out grain, we're cutting out dairy, we're cutting out all of these inflammatory foods and replacing them with natural foods, with foods that have color, vibrant color. And we're on day 3.
I have color for sure.
What is that supposed to mean?
Color.
What does that mean?
I just want to eat a cheeseburger. Cheese is a yellow, beautiful color, and I want to eat it.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't work.
We'll have to say, hey, Tori, good morning. She said, good morning, guys. Good morning to you. Thank you for taking the time to tune in. Everybody, let us know what's up. I see Josh Edge on here, Kelsey Villarreal. Ashley already had to take off out there in Louisiana, holding down the bakery. Good morning, everybody. We don't take it for granted that you take this time to hang out with us, and just say hi, say what's up. But we love you guys. Thank you for the support. Whether it's financial, thank you for the support, whether it's liking our videos, commenting, sharing, any of those little things, we consider you a partner. And that's what helps KHEA Radio grow. That's what helps keep us on the air. We're able to bring in local business. We're able to go out and make upgrades to our equipment. So thank you to everybody.
Yes, thank you so much. But pray for us, because we still have 19. How many more days do we have on this stinking thing?
We're not good at math. We need a math wizard in here. So we've been on it for 3 days. I need to ask my son. 18, 19, 20. We have 18 days left of the cleanse. We got
including
this.
Today?
Yes.
Or 18 starting tomorrow. How does this work?
We need a math wizard in.
When can I have chicken again?
I have to say, Josh said, hey, the chocolate chip cookies yesterday, they had all kinds of color. Brown and black. Dark brown. Different shades of brown.
I didn't have a cookie yesterday. It was just on Monday.
Dude, surf's up. Hey, is the surf up? What's up? Are you in Galveston? Kahuna Joe's? Where are you guys at? Let us know. Is the surf up?
That's what they said?
I said surf's up.
That's
surf's
awesome.
up, bro. That's what's going on. Let me know. I'm gonna send Curt out there. We can get a video.
Surf's up.
I'll be on shore in my on my camera, but I'm not posting it in Talk of Galveston because we are banned.
Yeah, we can't get into Talk of Galveston. Please
Anyways.
post this video and Talk of Galveston.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Ban us again.
We'll be banned again.
Banned again. Anyways, I was gonna. Speaking of surf's up, did you see that one video where the guy was trying to surf on those little fake surfboards, like the traction where you can go and
Skimboard?
pretend surf? It's like the wave.
Oh, yeah, like the water
crash.
I did.
And that would be me. Anytime I surf.
I saw it. It was like, this describes my 2018 perfectly. It's like an older guy, middle aged, doing this. He thinks he has it. And then boom, and then he eats it. And he's like, don't, just rolling over and over and over and over and can't get up.
He stands up and he's like, woo.
I know my limitations. I would not be able to do something like that.
I feel he looks like me with my hair the way it is today. I feel like he was balding.
Are you balding?
A little bit. I'm starting to get concerned.
Kurt, you're 30. Once you hit 30, things change. Hair starts growing in undesirable places, and it leaves in all the places that you want it.
Like on my back.
Yeah, it travels back and down. It's like gravity is slowly pulling your body down. Gravity slowly pulling your hair down until you can get a nice coverage in the back, keeping you warm, and your head's real cold.
Everyone who just tuned in to win a Burger Nation NASA gift card just turned off. They were like, and I'm not hungry for burgers anymore.
Yeah, well, we are giving these Burger Nation gift cards away, and somebody who followed the rules, somebody's going to win some gift cards.
Yeah, the best part about that is you could get those gift cards today.
When?
Today. Today. You can come by our radio station if we announce you as a winner and pick up your gift card and go to lunch.
Yeah.
It's like, what, $25?
Yeah, on the gift card, you can definitely get a couple burgers. They have a pretty sweet lunch thing going on where I think you can walk out. I'm talking like $6, get like a meal, which is great, and it's not fast food. It is food that is fast in a restaurant,
It's cooked right in front of you. Yeah,
it is. I love it.
It's really cool. I thought it was, for me, like a burger joint, I don't want a fast food. I want to see it cooked. And that was cool for me.
That's why I like Waffle House.
Because you can watch it.
I can watch it. And sometimes I'll just be like, can I help? I'm bored. Can I come help? Let me flip can I put the cheese on the hash browns?
Oh, Waffle House.
That's me. Yeah.
Can we stop? Can we change the food subject? Because now
okay,
I'm really hungry.
One more thing before. So Josh Ed said Karen and him had the keto burger last weekend. It's pretty good. So that's what's up. Shout out to Burger Nation. We're going to roll a little bit. So also, here we go. Kahuna Joe said it's Hawaiian shaved ice. They have Leak City and Kima spot. So yeah, we'll look them up. Got to check it out. I'm down for some shaved ice.
Shaved ice as in like snow cones?
Yeah.
Is that like a fancy way to say snow cone?
I think so.
I like it.
Well, it could be different. I'm not sure if there's a different technique to it, but I like it.
Shaved is as like they going through with a razor and going like this.
They may.
To the ice.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm a big fan of pickle juice. I remember being a kid and playing baseball, right? And after baseball practice, there was a snow cone place where you'd be able to go get stuff. And I'm always like, I want the pickle juice. And they just take a jar of pickles, straight up pour it over the ice. And I was good.
See, this is why we also don't plan a whole lot of stuff to talk about, because this is where the direction goes. Pickle juice.
Okay,
Pickle
look at this.
juice.
Crystal Koza dropping some knowledge. Boom. Shaved ice has a softer texture. And I have noticed that because snow cones will be like a bigger one. And then the shaved ice is like really fine.
So what is that place?
It's like you're comparing like ice that comes from the fridge to Sonic ice. There is a difference.
Bahama Bucks, right?
Bahama Bucks. I believe that's just shaved
ice.
Yes.
But they have ice cream in it too, right?
Well, you can get it with cream.
That's what it is.
I get mine without cream because I try not to do dairy anyways.
Because I had a snow cone the other day and I'm like, this is completely different than what I've had before. And I've had Bahama Bucks and I'm like, I like Bahama Bucks now.
Yeah.
But that's what's up.
Hey, I am getting some people saying, I love pickle juice. So good. Yes, Marissa. I agree. Shout out to you. And shout out to my dad who just got on here because he was the one buying those pickle juice snow cones for me after baseball practice.
Aw, that's what's up,
Thanks,
Dad. Thanks, Dad. You're the real hero.
Yeah, the real MVP. About to go through my speech. But yeah, let us know what you guys got going on today. We're having a fun time. And I just see a message from Lauren. She said, we can do, I think she's talking about this promotion. Let's talk about this a little bit more. So I saw a Facebook event that Lauren shared out, which we have met in the community. She's very nice, and she was promoting an event happening at Chick-fil-A. So here's how the event goes. You have your kids bring their stuffed animals to Chick-fil-A at 96 and South Shore, right there by the HEB. They drop them off and let them spend the night. Then they come back and pick up the stuffed animals the next day.
I don't know if I'm a kid, if I'm dropping off my stuffed animal. I don't let that thing go.
But, people feel different about Chick-fil-A. People have a love for Chick-fil-A. It's like, I trust you, Chick-fil-A. I know that my favorite stuffed animal is going to be perfectly okay. Right?
What is your stuffed animal?
Yeah, mine was a dog, and he was a puppet, and I still have him, and I gave him to my son, so he has him. His name is Wrinkles, but my son decided to call him Sprinkles. And I just roll with it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't trigger me. And the only reason I call him Wrinkles is because his name is on his ear. And so I show my son who can read now. I'm like, look, Kellen, it says Wrinkles, and he's like, no, his name is Sprinkles. I'm like, all right, you're right. I'm wrong. What do I know?
Okay, but I remember I could not sleep one night without my stuffed animal. Like when we were going on vacation, I had to have that thing. Like I feel like I can't do a show without my stuffed unicorn.
Oh yeah,
like I can't do that.
I believe you.
So for me to have to give that up, I get it's a really cool thing.
What was your animal? Well, growing up, did you have a stuffed animal? I know you had to have had.
It was
it like a lamb?
No, it was a little doll.
Okay.
His name was Pete.
Okay, so you had a doll.
I did.
And it was your baby doll.
Pete had little curly red hair.
And we should change the subject. What else?
I don't know why my mom wanted me to have a little doll, but I literally walked around with my little brother. I remember had a little puppy thing, like it was a little stuffed puppy thing.
Yeah,
and he would chew on the ear
when you get mad, or you would chew on the other one and be like, "That one's yours, Petey. This is my ear from Petey."
I remember that it was so like he loved that thing so much that they had to put it in a box. Like they're like, you can't have this stuffed animal anymore. It's in this box. It was like a glass case, so he could see it, but he couldn't have it anymore.
Wow, that's torture.
I know. I wonder if that really messed with his head.
It's like me holding this Burger Nation, and people are like, I want it, but I can't have it. Maybe you can. Hey, speaking of you having a doll, do you remember something called My Buddy? It was a toy whenever I was a kid, and it had a song. It had a theme song. It was like, my buddy, wherever he goes, I'm gonna go. My buddy, my buddy and me. Ring it ring a
I've
bell
seen
at
the
all.
commercial.
Yes.
Like the song
Yes.
sounds familiar, but I don't think I had one.
Yeah. Well,
I
I
don't know if
wanted
we
one.
had enough money to afford such an expensive,
Such an
expensive toy.
It was just a little. It was a little doll like yours, but the whole thing it was marketed towards boys. And so it was so the kid was like going down the slide at the park, like, oh, my buddy and me. And then they came out with Kid Sister, and it was the exact same song, same jingle, but Kid Sister thrown in.
I wonder where our society went wrong.
My wife said Chucky ? Yes, he kind of did look like Chucky. And maybe they came out with the movie after, or like My Buddy inspired it, or they're like, yeah, I know this will be great. People love Chucky, and they're gonna be able to just buy the My Buddy doll. Dang. But yes, that's correct, Chucky. So my mom found one for me at a garage sale when I was already an adult because I had always talked about it or whatever.
Did she buy you one?
Yes, she found one at the garage sale and bought it for me. So it's probably in the attic of my parents' house. But I finally got my buddy and me.
Dang.
But missing the Kid Sister.
So would my buddies be at Chick-fil-A for this drop? I think it's taking place on the 25th.
And that's cool.
We'll have to talk more. We're going to have Chick-fil-A in studio on the 23rd.
Hey, Natasha said my 3-year-old is obsessed with Chucky. Is that good? Is that good? I don't know.
Talk about therapy. Crystal, the therapist over there, is shaking her head.
Like
she's
Chuck E. Cheese?
She's got her glasses down and she's like, this is not good.
Oh, Crystal also, said, my sister put her My Buddy doll in the closet because it looked like Chucky.
That's funny.
It did, yeah. So My Buddy came out, then Chucky just kind of tanked that idea. And My Buddy was like, well, can't do that anymore. Nobody's a fan. Hey, we need to take a break.
We do. We have a couple of guests coming in today. We have Signfly Graphics, which is located in Friendswood. They're coming in studio. We need a sign for KHEA Radio. People drive up all the time. Like,
and they just keep going.
Sarah
they
Grace,
drive up and just go.
Sarah Grace ended up over there at the tower and was like, well, we're at the tower. No, we're at this building over here. So we need like a big old KHEA radio lit up. People from like Friendswood should be able to see this sign.
Woo.
I'm thinking like, old 1970s where it sits on top of the building and has like KHEA and you can see through it.
Wow. We would even be open to any sign. So like if 3 Acres Food Truck Park gets a new sign, we take their old one and we're just like, yeah, you come up to the big building where the 3 Acres Food Truck Park is, sign it. And then they'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, I see it. So we just need any sign, even someone's old sign. Like whenever they decided to change little Bella Mia, they got the new name. I was like, well, what are they doing with the Pizza Fire sign? If we had a sign out here, it'd be like, oh yeah, come to the building with the Pizza Fire sign. Then they would know. Like, is there a pizza here? No, absolutely not. But that is just like a landmark.
Come to KHEA Radio.
Pizza Fire.
So we're talking to Signfly Graphics. They're located in Friendswood. They're coming up next. And then at 10 o'clock, we have our partners with KHEA Radio, Legacy Collision. They're located in Hitchcock. They are 2 females who fix cars, which is awesome.
They own a body shop.
It's a body shop. You can get your bumper repaired. I think we gave away a free bumper when they during our share-a-thon. So we're super excited about our guests today. I'm ready. It's 9 o'clock, man.
Yeah, we're going to take a break. It's 9 o'clock, KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM. Coming up next is some elevation on KHEA Radio. Y'all stay tuned. We're talking local business, talking some positivity in the community. Let us know, what do you have going on today? What's up, folks? We're going to bring our guest in. Get this going. Do y'all need signs? Does anybody need a sign or have a sign and want to upgrade their current sign so that way we can have your old one? Gardy.
How you doing? Nice to meet you, Tim.
Am. You excited?
Oh, I'm pumped, man.
Good.
This is awesome. I've never done anything like this, so it's kind of...
Yeah, it'll be new?
Yeah, man, totally.
Cool. So we're going to be talking signs, and y'all do, I guess, graphics as well. So if like somebody needs help, like you can help
shop,
everything.
Man. Yes, sir.
And so where are you located?
In Friendswood.
Okay. What are y'all, like what intersection or what's the address or what are y'all near?
528 and Towns Road.
Okay.
17130 Towns Road, Suite C.
Cool. There's a couple places that we've done some stuff with in Friendswood. One being the Sanctuary Gym.
Cool.
Yeah, they're some really nice people.
Yeah.
Have you ever been there?
No, but I see them on Facebook and I've heard a lot of people talk about them. And
yeah, It's a nice facility. It's like 24 hours. Me and Kurt went and did a workout there and almost threw up. We went and ate
never go.
went and ate tacos like on the way.
Never
Yeah,
go.
but dude, it's a great idea always. Doesn't matter how you feel afterward. It's awesome.
Yeah, never go eat abuelos and then do a workout right after it. It's the worst.
Yeah, but we were at Abuelo's at 1:30 and then we had a workout at 3. So we were there, we were there for like 35 minutes or 40. I don't know. It's like, we'll just go straight there. And we went and changed and then we're just like, mistake. Almost this close. We did a video. But I guess that means it's working.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
kind of a good thing.
Yes, for sure.
Cool.
Amber Brown says we've used Signfly graphics lots of times. They are awesome.
Cool.
You got a lot of followers.
Yeah, awesome, man. Yeah, it's been a crazy, awesome ride.
How long have you been doing this?
About 5 years, but about full-time 3 years, I would say.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw the post that was put up for Art of Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And so y'all did the new Art of Coffee location.
Correct.
That's
Yes,
in
sir.
Clear Lake?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because they have one in Kima, and
Mhm.
we've been there, and they're going to expand like crazy. I think there's
Yeah.
about to be 4 like in this next year.
Something
or
like
so.
that, yes.
And so I saw the sign. I was like, that looks good.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I like those. They look really nice and crisp. And
Yeah. And that one, it's kind of a different, I don't know, it was a different kind of sign
mhm.
where it kind of like, is it metal?
It's acrylic.
It's acrylic.
It's,
Okay.
it's see-through, so we wanted to showcase the brick behind it
Yeah.
without just putting a solid piece, and turned out really cool.
Yeah.
man.
It looks cool. Do they
Yeah.
have they don't have a sign like that at the Kima location?
No, sir.
Okay. So they wanted to mix it up.
Exactly.
That's cool. We are hopefully one day going to get a sign. We don't have a sign.
Yeah.
And-
well, I know a guy, so.
Yeah. We're looking for a sign guy. We have a sign out there that we like printed. And the funny thing about that is we've actually moved that to like locations. Like if we're doing an event, we're like, hey, we'll just pin this behind us. And I'm like, all right, let's pin it back up.
Yeah.
But we don't have like a nice sign.
I'm thinking, old Sears logo on the top of a building kind of thing.
That'd be awesome, dude. That would be awesome.
What was the big isn't there like a Sears building
Tower? The
downtown
Sears Tower? Like in Chicago
where
or
it
something?
says like Sears? I think it's downtown
In Houston?
in Houston. Maybe.
And
Are you talking about the Sears? When I think of the Sears logo, it's like blue and it has
Blue?
like,
yeah, but it's on the top of a building.
see, I see one I'm picturing with like an old looking radio antenna on top of it. And dude, that would be
Yes.
awesome.
That's the
Let me
Sears
see.
Tower.
Okay, so that's the tower. And this is the Sears logo.
Yeah.
So I like this old one. Sears, I don't know if we should maybe kind of base something off their logo because anytime you search it, it just says like store closing.
Well, we're gonna take Sears to the next level. We'll bring Sears back.
Okay, we're gonna name ourselves Sears. We're gonna do like a DBA,
Yeah,
KHEA. You think someone will stop
KHEA
us?
Sears Radio.
Boom.
That has a
That's-
ring to it.
does Sears Radio? It's almost like Sirius Radio.
That's what it is. Like, I was like, why does that sound so good? It sounds like it should already go.
Yes.
Sears Radio. We just put like an up on the end on the S has a little thing on it. Sears Radio.
That's funny.
Here's what's also funny. Sears, people search for Kmart, JCPenney, Walmart, Macy's, and Amazon.
Kmart. Oh, the blue.
You know what happened to Sears? Amazon happened to Sears.
Hey, that triggers Sears right
Same
there.
as-
See Amazon, they're like, oh.
Wow. So, hey, let us know if y'all have gotten a sign or y'all need a sign. Maybe you have a business or you're looking at starting a business. What is an idea that you have for a sign? Have you had one done? And if so, did you use Signfly? They're located in Friendswood. You said you've been doing this for 5 years?
Yes, sir.
Full time for
About 3 years.
3 years.
Mhm.
What is the most fun that you've had with the sign? Whether it was with design or like, I don't know if we should do this and it ended up working. Is there a story that comes to mind?
Well, dude, first couple of years, it was because I had a professor at U of H. It was like, yeah, you just say yes. He was a design teacher. You just say
Everything.
yes and figure it out. And I was like, okay, cool. And I still do that to this day.
Yeah.
But a lot of the first ones, I'm like, yeah, I can do that. And I get in my car and be like, oh, dude.
How? am I
Oh
gonna
my
do-
gosh. Googling, YouTubing, calling other sign shops, back in the day. And so just a lot of the first ones,
Yeah.
especially with wraps,
Oh, someone said that he can wrap cars. He doesn't
Yes.
just make signs. So what else? What all
Correct.
do you offer? What all can you do?
Man, everything from business cards to full wraps, websites, graphic design. I mean,
So
the
you went to
whole
nine.
nine.
School. That's what you studied for.
Well, I did graphic design in school, but when you got out, I couldn't find a job, and I kind of just started working at a sign shop, and I was like, man, that's kind of easy. Which silly me, I was like, I can start one up right away.
I can totally start my own. And then you did it, huh?
Yeah.
How has that journey been as being an entrepreneur and starting this?
Dude, it was scary / exciting / I couldn't have done it without God, honestly. I mean, it's one day he was like, you're gonna open a sign shop. I was like, shit, you're crazy. And he was like, no, you're gonna do it. And just the path that led me to it, man.
Yeah.
There's no other way. It's awesome, man.
That's cool.
Yes.
That is cool. They said I'm next on Car Apps. That's Kahuna Joe's.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Dude, he's a good friend, and he's got awesome.
He said shaved ice.
Dude, it's so good. And he's got the ice cream, and I heard y'all talking about it, and it's really good. Really
That's
cool
cool
vibe over there. It's an awesome place.
So you got in, you studied graphic design, ended up getting a job doing at a sign shop.
Correct.
Then took that journey and that jump to start your own.
Correct. So after the sign shop, I was doing graphic design at UTMB, and then I started my shop on the side,
Was that like contract work with UTMB, or were you employed?
Yeah, I was as a graphic designer. So then
that seems like it would be like a good fit.
Yeah.
Right or no?
No, it was cool, but I just wasn't, man. I was fast. So I'd finish my work by like noon and kind of sit there. So I opened this little shop in El Dorado, like tiny shop.
Yeah.
And I would go there after work for about the first 2 years, every single day, man. And I was driving over the causeway one day, and I was like, man, God, I'm tired. Like, show me what you want me to do. Should I stay working at UTMB? Should I quit? And right when I got into work, this lady walked up and she was like, Tim, I think you should quit your job and go full time.
Really?
I was like, whoa, that's weird, And then
you were already thinking it anyway.
And then another guy came at the end of the day. He goes, man, you should really go full time. And I just ran and put in my 2 weeks, dude. I ran right in. And just that's how it started, man.
Just got to jump in sometimes with. Did you ask for reacts?
I did.
Have you hit the like button, smash the heart react, or even angry? And so we're getting some angries here. We still love you. Cool.
That was the funniest part of yesterday's show. We said, hit the like button. And then all of a sudden an angry one popped up. And we were like, what did we do? We turned out and it was the guy that we're bringing in as our guest.
Rock Aguilar.
Rock actually hit
Real
it. I'm
estate.
like, Rock, what are you doing hitting the angry react? He goes, oh, my son must do it. They're watching.
That's his daughter. He has 2 daughters.
Oh,
yeah, he said his
my
kid.
daughters. Yeah.
He said they're probably logged in on the computer and they like seeing. I was like, okay, I have kids too, and they like seeing the the little face, emoji.
I love the angry react. The angry react. It's like so like.
Okay, guys, we get it. Now you're triggering Kurt.
Triggered. I had a dream last night that I got triggered in. I don't know if you were listening to that part. Gardy was in my dream.
Then I was.
I got triggered by it.
Oh,
What are
yeah.
you doing in my dream, Gardy?
So we're on a cleanse and a detox. So right now what we're allowed to eat is vegetables and water, and that's it.
Delicious.
And then after 10 days, on the 11th day, we're allowed to have chicken or fish or turkey one time a day, or eggs one time a day. And that's
So no caffeine. And if you've ever watched our show before today,
we chugging.
we chug
yeah.
the energy drinks.
And I'm open to it.
Crazy.
If any of you energy drinks out there want to send us a box, I will drink the best. Whatever you said. On day 22, I'm gonna be like, we're back.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be hyped that show.
The dream was Gardy was like dead, like just like
I was
not
kind of
even
dead
talking.
yesterday. I didn't feel
Not
that.
even talking.
I was like,
and then all of a sudden he's like, you know what? We're done. It ends the stream, and I'm just like, we go back to eating my country fried steak
Oof. Delicious.
from Kelly's.
Yeah.
they don't have a Kelly's in
Shout out to
Friendswood yet.
Kelly's.
They got one. There's an Alvin. There's a couple in Houston. This
There's-
one in Lamar.
There's League City.
League City. That's probably the closest one. Huh?
Pearland. League City and Pearland.
Oh, there's one in Pearland. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool. We got 25 seconds, and we're gonna go on the FM as well and reintroduce you,
Ooh.
and then we'll kind of share a little bit about what we talked about. And
Awesome,
see where
man.
it goes.
It might go a lot of weird places. Just to
Not my first rodeo, man.
Signfly. We're talking Signfly. What's up? Let us know if you have any questions. Hey, weigh in. Let us know, what are you up to today? We're having a good day. Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Curt.
We have a special guest in studio. We're going to be talking about Signfly, talking about graphic design and everything that's going on Tim, what's up? How are you doing today?
Man, I'm blessed. How are y'all?
Doing good. Thank you for joining us. You know, it was a cool way that this connection happened, and it was actually through a post that was posted from a local business. What was that business? Do you know?
Yeah, Art of Coffee.
It was Art of Coffee, and you had done like a really cool sign for them. Kind of
Correct.
describe it. If somebody's never seen it or been to Art of Coffee, what was that sign like?
Yeah, well, it's an acrylic sign with pretty much die-cut decals to where, it's on a brick wall. We didn't want to take away from the background, so you could still see through the sign, and it's on these nice little standoff feet and just looks really crisp and pops.
That's cool. You know, for me, I used to work at AT&T, and I was a technician, so brick was always tricky. Because it was like, oh, you got to mount this, an outside box on here on the brick, or drilling through brick. And I was like, I don't know if I'll ever get the hang of this. Like, am I going to do this right? Is it going to stay? Fingers crossed. With the sign, because I'm pretty sure it has to be, have some weight to it. It looks very substantial.
Correct.
How do you, make sure that is secure to the wall, not going anywhere?
Well, just those little plastic mounts in the wall, man.
That's what I would try and do. I need to like come and shadow you, because I would like drill in the hole and I'd put it in there and then do it like and the plastic would open, maybe, or like the screw's too big, or maybe I didn't have the right tools.
Yeah. Dang.
You
got to get
you don't know what I'm talking about.
You got to get the ones that are like 150-pound weights, that hold it up.
Yeah, my wife will do that. She'll hang pictures on the wall with like these like random things, and I'm like, how's that little screw gonna hold that? She's like, oh, it's gauged for whatever weight, and I'm like, that little thing is. But it's like the science and the design of it, like the way it hits and use them.
I get the ones that you have to drill through the wall, and then it like snaps in behind the wall,
and it's not going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere.
Anchor,
unless
the plastic anchor.
Correct.
That's the word I was thinking of.
The anchor, unless Harvey comes and knocks it off the wall.
Well, Harvey's never coming back again, so you don't have to worry about that.
Thank goodness. It did. My TV fell off the wall, and I was like, of all the things, I didn't get any water damage or anything, but my TV fell, and I'm like, really?
Weird.
I actually just wanted a
You should consider yourself blessed.
Yes.
All that has happened.
Yes, but I just really wanted a TV, so I knocked it off the wall and blamed it on Harvey.
You got to be kidding.
What? No, I'm just kidding.
Classic. So right now it's 9:14. We're talking about SignFly, graphics and signs, and what all other things do y'all offer? Because we found out it's not just signs.
Correct. Again, we do everything, like I said, from business cards to websites, full wraps. We even make custom longboards, custom wooden signs. One-stop shop, graphic design, flyers, magnets. You name it.
Yeah. So your background is graphic design, but where did you find that interest? Like, were you always into art? Did you draw as a kid, computers? Like, and when did that start for you?
Well, it was actually my mom. When I graduated, I was like, man, I don't know what I want to do. And she was like, well, when you were younger, you used to always draw letters and boxes, and maybe you should try graphic design. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then just fell in love with it, man.
That's cool.
I love it. It's awesome.
Thanks, Mom.
You went to U of H, is that right?
Lake, yes, sir.
What high school did you go to? Are you local?
Friendswood.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Is it kind of cool to have a shop in Friendswood where you grew up?
Well, that's why I wanted it, man. Just to be back in the community.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Because your journey, you went to school for it. You learned everything you need to know, started practicing it, and then you started working at other places, but it wasn't in Friendswood.
Nope.
So you, I guess, went down. Was it on the island?
No. Well, yeah. Well, the sign shop was South Houston. Then I went to UTMB and then came back.
Okay,
so
cool.
It's cool to be back.
But then you decided, like, hey, I want to go to Friendswood.
Correct.
And I feel like that's a smart decision because if people know you, especially you went to school there, you know people in the community.
Yep.
Usually people will go to somebody they trust.
Correct.
Or they've seen your work. And so like we saw your work at Art of Coffee. We know those guys, and
awesome.
I was like, hey, that'd be cool. They vouch for you and SignFly, and I see the work. Dude, let's bring them on and spread what you got going on.
Awesome. Well, thank you, man.
So you do car wraps. Like, what's the biggest vehicle that you have wrapped?
Like those Mercedes Sprinter vans are pretty big.
Yeah.
Those big box trucks.
Because now people are wanting to do that to food trucks, and there's some big ones. But yeah, I know those big, like the Sprinter ones. It's like a transit size vehicle, and those get big.
They do. And it's, I tell people, why not? You're driving around 40, 50, 100,000 people a day. That pays for itself in a month even,
Yeah.
So
it's that because you got to get to places. Curt used to work for the news.
Yes.
Cool.
Up in Nebraska, whatever station. I'll let you share.
In Omaha. And what we used to do is when we didn't have anything to do.
I feel like Curt probably, that was a lot.
A lot of times. We didn't have news in Omaha. We would drive around the cars in the neighborhood because back then, it's Nielsen ratings. If people like writes your name down, you get more money for your station, right? So you drive around the neighborhoods because maybe it sticks in their head. So when they go to fill out, they're like, I didn't really watch the news, but maybe I'll put KPTM, Fox 42. I saw their logo on the car one time.
And it was on because it's on the side of the car.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. And so then they'll see you and be like, hey, maybe I'll tune in.
But there was one station who didn't mark their cars because then people like wouldn't talk to you, or like you could go and be suspicious, and get like undercover. And we're like,
Was the station where their call letters like FBI or something like that? Have you ever heard of the FBI van? It's like the Wi-Fi where it's like, oh, FBI surveillance fan. That's you, isn't it, Curt? Isn't it, Curt? It used to be.
Actually, no, my Wi-Fi is KHEA Radio 99.5 Facebook. So awesome. Everyone in the neighborhood knows, like if they're trying to get to mine, they're like, oh, what's this? Maybe I'll go check it out on Facebook.
That's actually really smart, Curt.
It is.
That's probably the best idea you've ever had.
Good job, man.
I make my own signs.
Boom, there you go.
Yeah. So getting a car wrapped, a vehicle wrapped, that's a good idea for marketing.
So have you ever wrapped a Jeep Compass?
No.
Would you wrap a Jeep Compass?
Of course I will. I'll wrap anything.
But it's a 2010.
2010?
I don't know. Do we have wraps that'll go for that?
I stop at 2011.
That's cool.
We got to get a new car then.
We've talked about getting Kurt's car wrapped before.
I want it all brand, like the entire thing wrapped. I just don't
Can you
want
wrap the inside?
I want like the entire piece. So like when I drive up, they're like, dang.
Man, we'll make it look brand new.
Here, can we wrap it to make it look like a Mercedes or something? Like you wrap it to look like a Mercedes SUV. Yeah, it redoes the total design. Can you wrap it in the 2016 Jeep Compass?
I just need to get it so I'm not under, like, what's it, upside down on it?
Yes.
I need it, if it's wrapped like a Mercedes Benz, it automatically adds at least another penny to it.
That's easily.
Yeah, well, the investment of wrapping it, it brings up the value anyways.
Saves the paint, the whole nine, man.
It does.
Yeah.
I had heard of something called Plasti Dip, and I had a Jeep, not a Compass, but I Plasti Dip my rims because I wanted them black, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I saw it on YouTube, and I did. It was really easy, but I went and sold it, and I traded it into a car dealership, and I was like, I wonder if they're gonna like scratch if they think I have black rims, like maybe they're gonna give me an extra money for it, which they didn't even look at it. I don't know. They took it and they didn't ask me anything, and they gave me an offer, and I was like, done.
Yeah.
I'm good. Maybe they thought I had like black rims, but I left it on there like that. But that Plasti Dip stuff, it worked pretty cool.
Yeah, I hate to admit it, it's pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah. Curt, what do you think would be a good sign for KHEA? We were talking about this a little bit before we were on the FM, but we are always looking for marketing for ourselves, because if people don't know about KHEA, then I mean, we can't grow. We can only grow as much as we currently can. But I see you Googling something. You must have some ideas. I see the wheels turning, which you had thought bubbles.
I did. I have this one.
He's on the Sears.
The Sears. That's what it looks like. It's the one in Kansas City.
Yes.
And it sits on top of this building, and it's kind of an older building, but it sits like that.
It looks classic.
It does. It looks. I want a classic.
Cool.
I want people to think that KHEA Radio, even though we're only a year old, has been here for decades. Decades.
Like, can you actually make the sign rusty? Like, if anything,
yes.
So, whenever it comes to graphic design, do you have like a style or something where you like, hey, this is what I specialize in, or you can kind of do a little bit of everything?
A little bit of everything, just whatever the customer. I just feel them out, and usually just let me run with it, dude. And it works out.
Whenever it comes to working with someone like yourself, I realize like, hey, I'm not an expert. That's why I'm going to someone like you, and usually they'll ask you questions. This is what I have in mind. And then, mock up something, but you have to let somebody who knows art, who knows graphic design kind of do the work.
Correct.
Right. Because that's why we're going. That's why you have to go to someone like you. Because if I could do it, I'd do it myself, but I'm no good. That's why I don't ask Curt stuff. He's no good.
What?
At graphic design.
I make great graphics. The Shine On graphic that we did for the city of Lamarck looks amazing.
Yeah, it does. It looks good. It was
a template that I stole from Video Blog.
Yeah.
Have you ever designed something that you were like, I can't design this because it's going to be better than my current Signfly graphic. Like,
Impossible. No.
Is that the main logo, the one on your hat right now for
Well,
Signfly, or one of them?
Everybody always gets on me because I change my logo probably every couple months, which you're not supposed to. But I finally stuck to one. This is just an older hat. But
Okay.
I just happen to like it.
Cool. Well, there's nothing wrong with freshening it up, but it is smart to kind of leave it.
I know.
Leave it. But you're like, I imagine you'd practice and play, and that's what you do.
Correct,
Yeah.
You're your worst critic, you know. I mean, I'll like it one day and I come back and I'm like, next day I'm like, dude, what? That's horrible, you know. But I like the one I have now on social media. I like it.
That's cool. Hey, are there any other businesses? We know Art of Coffee. Is there a couple or maybe even one other one that comes to mind that you've done their work that we should go check out, or at least go look at the awesome sign or the car wrap or something like that?
Nobi. You ever been to Nobi?
You know,
Dude.
I have been, but not since we've done KHEA radio.
So good.
It is.
Oh, their sandwiches and their
You did their sign.
pork nachos, yes, and we're actually doing some new ones too coming up.
Yeah, I saw it because they're redoing the building
Mhm.
or the front right there. I drove by it the other day.
Correct.
That's cool. So you're going to be doing some new ones for them too?
The front pylons. Actually, they have Hyde Park now. It's another restaurant they just opened right next to it. Like wood-fired pizza.
Yeah.
Man, it's good.
Kurt, have you been to Nobi?
It'll change your world.
Yeah, they do the sandwiches. It's the sandwiches, kind of like that they have at Pub on Me.
Mm-hmm.
The
I have
Vietnamese.
not then. I was thinking maybe it was that noodle place, that ramen place, but it's not.
Jinya.
Jinya, that's what I was thinking of. I've
Yeah.
been there, but I
Mhm.
haven't been to Nobi.
Yeah.
It's in the same area, right?
Well,
They got one
Like
on
around-
NASA and one in Friendswood next to my shop.
okay.
Yeah,
cool.
man, it'll blow you away.
That's the one you go to every day for lunch, huh?
See, I tried to lay off a little bit because last year I put on some pounds going every day.
Have you been to Burger Nation on NASA?
No, I haven't heard y'all talking about it.
You got to go.
Are they new or they've been around?
They've been so in Victoria. They had a first location, and then they opened up another location down here. And they have not been here that long,
Cool.
for maybe a couple years.
Awesome.
The thing about our area that we love, and we visit a lot of restaurants, is that there's so much food. Like there's Nobi, and I've been, but I haven't been like literally in a couple years
Oh man.
because there's so many different places, and you could eat somewhere new every day.
Yeah.
I think that's why Houston was considered like the fattest city for a
Oh,
while,
yeah.
because they had the most restaurants like per person and all this stuff.
You almost have a restaurant per person,
Yes,
right? Like almost close.
it's close.
So, have you heard about our giveaway that we're doing for Burger Nation?
Negative.
Okay, so what you do is you go to our Facebook page,
Mm-hmm.
and it's our featured video on our page. All you have to do is like that video, comment on that video, share that video out, and you are entered to win one of 4 $25 gift cards to Burger Nation.
Awesome.
So we have 4 winners that we're announcing today on the show. We have about an hour or so left. If you haven't done that already, go and do that so that you can be entered into that drawing.
They have a keto burger, so they take away the bread and they fry cheese, and then they use that as a bun because that's allowed on the keto diet.
Mhm.
But you had mentioned, hey, you're kind of laying off some stuff. Is there something special you're doing? Or you're just like, hey, I'm not going to eat as much out anymore, or like
That's
less
the
bread.
thing. I'm trying to, not eat as much anymore, get back into shape. 'Cause,
Yeah.
with the business, you get so busy, you don't get to go to the gym, you eat on the run, blah, blah, blah. So my wife actually has been drinking these ketone drinks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it's amazing. It's awesome. I started drinking them and gets you nice energy and uses your fat as energy. It's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So,
Kurt has had some. I've tasted them before too.
Yeah, I think your Crystal's dad actually was
Gave
the
them
one
to
that
you.
Gave them to me. I
Yeah.
ate them or drank them or whatever.
Kurt,
It's
would
good.
you forget to mix them with water? And you said you ate them. Would you just like pour it in your
Yeah.
mouth? I've
Hey.
seen people do that with like
the
pre-workout.
pixie sticks. Huh?
Yeah, and it's like
the energy drink, the energy banana.
I just got to get it in my system somehow.
The energy banana.
Yeah.
You pour out the C4 on a banana,
C4 pre-workout, Cellucor.
on a banana, and then you eat the banana.
That's weird.
Done that
It's
before.
good.
It
It's
is
so good.
That's pretty weird.
It's so tasty.
Blue Raz on a banana.
Woo wee! Hey, what do you think of the Burger Nation logo?
Can I see that?
I like
I
it.
like it.
Yeah, dude, that's cool.
Yeah, because it's friendly, and a lot of the times, like food places and burger places, like Chick-fil-A, they have their cow, and then you
Mhm.
have McDonald's with Ronald McDonald, and they used to have the whole crew.
Yeah.
But I like that they have this cow as like, hey, it kind of draws the kids in too.
Correct. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Kind of vintage looking. I like it.
It does,
Yeah.
yeah, because they had like that old diner feel. So
Yes.
whenever you go to that restaurant, they cook everything there in front of you, so it has kind of like that feel. You're at the diner where they used to do that all the time,
Mhm.
but it's still it's like new.
Awesome.
But
I'll
yeah,
definitely check them out.
So somebody said on here, and I really like this idea. They said, hey, you guys should do a contest for a KHEA radio sign.
like have somebody design it.
Oh, dude.
Design the sign,
Good idea.
and then he could create it, or he could like touch it up and be like, actually, it's close, but let's do this instead.
Yeah.
And then we could do that for the sign for KHEA radio. We could also do it for the wrap.
For your car.
Yeah, custom.
Boom.
We could
There
have
you
like
go.
a couple people send in their drawings, and then we post it on Facebook, and they vote, and whichever one has the most votes.
What if it's something we really don't like, and that's what people are voting, and they're like, that's the scary part.
They want.
Yeah, but that's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's
that
what they
makes
want.
Here's what they do, and I already know. They'd have a hot dog and a taco,
Dude.
and it would be like KHEA somehow with which I'm down with the taco, but if we left the hot dog out, if you combine them, then it's a no-go for me.
KHEA radio is the taco hot dog.
No, it's just the taco. We wanted to change our call letters, but the FCC won't return our phone calls for that to TACO, like KHEA radio 99.5 TACO, but no, they won't.
Oh,
They-
man.
They gave us KHEA and we ran with it, but there's that. There is no the taco. We've searched this before, Curt. Taco radio. There is like online taco radio, and we're not it. We weren't blessed.
I'm mad.
So they gave y'all KHEA?
Yeah, that's the way that works. When you get your license,
Uh-huh.
they issue your call letters, and then that's what you're given. So like even
Like KHOU was given KHOU.
yeah, Channel 11 CBS KHOU. But most of the time, it starts with a K or a W, depending on
where they're at on the east or west side of the Mississippi.
Oh, cool.
yeah.
So I was sitting there thinking y'all were like each letter stood for something. So driving up here, I'm like, man, I wonder what that stands
Yeah.
for.
Some places will do that. Like they'll make it stand for
Mhm.
something because then it's that's what it stands for. But
Ours is heaven.
we'll
K heaven.
K heaven, yeah, Kahia. Maybe that should be a contest. What can KHEA stand for? I was thinking K could stand for Curt with a K, even though Curt starts with a C. Curt hears everything.
Always.
Amazing. Always. Also,
Asinine. That's
there's
what I was gonna
there's
do.
a rapper. There's a Mexican rapper called KHEA.
First of all, he's not Mexican. He's from Uruguay. So shout out to him.
Okay, so a Spanish rapper
That's
There you go.
better.
There you go.
who also raps. Yeah, so
In Spanish. Keep going.
we're hoping that he takes off so that KHEA radio gets tied to it. We've had people from like Uruguay and stuff like that actually like our
Central
page.
America, South America. Yeah.
It's great. They're
Sure
like,
do,
they're
yeah.
like, where's
Riding the coattails.
KHEA? We want his phone number, and we're like, we're a Christian radio station in Texas.
No, we have had people, like I think we had one last week, like two people that I saw, and I was reading their stuff, and it was like they had KHEA pictures on their profile. I'm like, maybe they won't figure it out. Yeah, we're KHEA radio. We Kahia. I don't know how he says his name.
Yeah,
He has
Yeah.
he has millions of followers on Instagram.
No kidding.
it's
Yeah.
great.
Verified and everything.
We
I'm like,
comment. We do a heart. We do 2 hearts. Then we do 3 hearts, and we're just commenting until it says you are no longer able to comment on this post.
Yeah, no idea what his posts are about. No idea what his songs are about, but they're catchy. Hopefully, they're family
Oh, so y'all
friendly.
listen to him.
Oh yeah, he's on. We've streamed him on Spotify, Apple Music.
That's
he has the
awesome.
best GIF of all time. It says "Yo soy KHEA," and we always post that. We're like, we are KHEA.
I'm KHEA. It says you're so KHEA, bro. Like so, I am KHEA. So if we search KHEA on the GIF section of Facebook,
Mhm.
that pops up, and he's like doing like a little dance, and it has that on the bottom, and it's like,
that'd
yeah,
be cool shirts, man.
it would be.
That'd be cool
Yo so
shirts,
KHEA,
dude.
bro. Boom.
Boom.
Dude, why didn't we do that for our t-shirts?
Boom.
No, I don't know.
That's why I'm here, man.
We had the wrong graphic designer work on them.
He says all the great ideas.
Dude.
So the way we have shirts that we've done and we've made, and
Mhm.
we're happy. They look awesome. So I kind of had an idea that I saw on another thing, and I was like, okay, here's what we need to do: change it. So Curt like mocked it up on Photoshop, and then we just ran with it.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, we have them around here somewhere. So are you wearing a KHEA shirt?
Do we
Okay.
have any in the studio? I don't think we do.
Hey, let's take a quick break. It's 9:31. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11. We're going to come back, keep it going. We're having a lot of fun. We're talking about graphic design, signs, everything else with Signfly. We're also going to be giving away a Burger Nation gift card, 4 of them, $25. You can go feed yourself and a date or a friend. Go take your kids. Just let your kids go. I don't know. It's going to be a great time. We're going to be on till 11. This is KHEA. Mercy said, pick me. Good morning to you, Mercy. We may pick you. Usually what's interesting is that the winners are usually on like our stream whenever we're doing it. So we use software to make sure it picks a winner.
Oh, cool.
But we don't know like how that actually works, but we just put a link in video, boom, 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 winner.
We have about it says 203 unique commenters on that post, according to the software.
Oh, wow. Man, I was looking at it. My phone died, of course.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, well, I mean, crazy.
Is it an iPhone?
Yes.
Do you
want a charger?
Ooh.
Well, I don't want to take yours away. What if yours dies?
Mine won't.
I just leave it on
here all the
last
time.
night.
I did.
Oh, that's the worst.
Well, I was laying in bed and I was like, yeah, I'll get up in a minute. And then my alarm went off. I was like, oh, thank you.
No problem. Yeah.
I always get scared that I'm not going to wake up if my phone dies. Like all of a sudden, Gardy's calling me and he's like,
but your phone is dead.
His phone is dead.
Oh, boom.
How would you answer?
And I'm laying in bed and he's like, well, I think Curt died last night. We're doing the show without
Think about
Curt.
the publicity we would get. We've had this conversation before.
If I
Well, no, yeah, but
Yeah,
me
Gardy,
and Curt, we've talked about this.
This is a conversation that takes place in our vehicles as we're driving to Humble.
Curt would be like, man, but Curt, we've decided he'd probably give his life for KHEA. Yeah. We're just waiting.
Somebody said, no, we shouldn't have a contest to design our own sign. There's 14% of the population that thinks that we shouldn't do a contest to design our own sign.
Curt,
you know who it is?
Who?
It's
Is it you?
It's somebody who voted
graphic
that
designer.
wants to do it.
That's what it is.
Wants, who wants us to give them money. It was Signfly.
He's like, no, pay us instead.
Pay us instead.
Yeah.
You're still getting the profit.
Wait, back to you giving your life for KHEA. You said as long as we built a statue out front for you, and I said no.
Yeah,
I said no.
I want like
a life-size statue.
Churchill me up
on
in front
on the roof, man.
Yeah.
on the roof.
I told him no.
Like me over the mountains in Brazil, right? Like that's the one I want.
Wow.
That's how I want to be going out. Oh, I'm big Brazilian Jesus.
You're not.
But if I died and became famous because of it, no.
You're like, I'd be okay with it. But no, not you. You wouldn't become famous. It would put KHEA out there. It'd be like, imagine, the news would pick it up. Like, local radio guy, skydives, parachute doesn't open. Yeah. Local sky, like,
dang.
And it would be on video because everything's on video that we do.
But what if it's like he choked on a chorizo? Would that be like? Would that be, or would I end up like
you finish the cleanse?
Finish the cleanse,
and then you end up like
chorizo, and then I like.
Or you didn't make it and you freaked out and just started stuffing your face, man. That's
I could see you probably going that way just from like not having self-control. Like, oh, I'm allowed to have cheese, and you like drown in a bathtub of cheese just out of like a moment of
I feel like that would still keep us famous. Unfortunately, people would be like, "Who dies in a?"
I would cover it up.
Cheese.
I would cover it up because I'd be like, I can't let people know he died. He like drowned in cheese. You're welcome.
Wow.
Unless you want that. Like,
these are conversations. By the way, who was shocked that we're not in Humble, Texas right now doing our show from Humble?
I'm not.
Do y'all do shows in Humble?
No, we were on our way to Humble yesterday, and on Instagram, we were in a U-Haul. So on Instagram,
Curt's like, we're moving our station. Gardy told me we're going. And I was like, well, we're going to Humble. And you're like, we're moving the station. And then people were like messaging. So we did that on Instagram Live.
And people were freaking out. They're like, how dare you leave the Galveston County?
No kidding.
How dare you? And like, don't you know that there's already a Christian radio station in Humble? And we're like, no.
There is? What?
And they're like, KSBJ. And I'm like, well, we've
never heard of them. but that's fine. There's enough for us there too, right?
And they're like, there's other radio stations too. And we're like,
we thought we
only
were
only one.
That's hilarious.
People are excited about the Burger Nation. Tori said, pick me. Marissa said, my boyfriend and I need another reason to go up to NASA. And Susan said, I won't say I need to win because I don't want to jinx myself. But does that count? Are we mobile? That's a great question. We're making our upgrades.
It's next door. all of our equipment to go mobile is finally here. We did a share-a-thon in December, and we asked people to donate to KHEA Radio. We had a goal of $15,000. We got $15,000. We could get the mobile gear, and we met that goal. And we actually went above that goal, which was awesome.
Really cool.
And so we were able to purchase our mobile gear, and it's sitting next door. We just have to piece it together and make it work, and then we'll be able to.
We have to test it and learn how to use it and everything because we got a ton
fun
of
stuff, huh?
Oh, it's some really cool, like 4 cameras and microphones.
Well, we got three new mics and arms. We got a bigger board. We got different vocal processors for each mic, and so it'll make our voices sound better. We also got 4 HD cameras. We got a switcher, so we'll be able to take commercial breaks and do lower thirds on our videos, and it'll be in better quality.
So did you already know all this, or you kind of learned it, or did you go to school for it, or
it's a great
just
question.
Accident.
YouTube.
We accidentally ended up in this industry.
I
that's the best. That's the best.
Into the
best
radio
way.
booth one day, and I was like, "What is this?"
I was taking a nap. He woke me up.
I woke him up.
I'm like, "What are you?"
Dude, did you know there was a radio station, like radio equipment in here? Let's make this work.
They're like, "What does this do?"
And so we're like, we turned on the light, and like everything was like, zoom.
It said on air.
And then it was like KHEA radio, and we're like, okay, what do we do? So we hit the on air button, and we're like talking to the mic.
Is this thing on? We were bad. We're still figuring out what we're doing. People ask us that all the time. Like, nope. Does it look like we know what we're doing?
That's hilarious.
So worst, best kept secret, KHEA radio.
On purpose.
On purpose.
A secret. On purpose. So the way it happened is I went to school for business. Curt went to school to be like a news person. So he was in Nebraska, ends up coming and taking a teaching job down here by way of Vermont. So he's a teacher at the Christian school next door. I'm working here. I do music. And then we actually, in the time that I'm working here, we get the license for a radio station. And it's like, nobody knows anything about radio. Tell you the truth.
So he hasn't figured it out, right?
So we figured it out on the go. But then I decided to go back to school, and I got a degree in technical communication.
Cool.
And I based it all on radio. And so that kind of helped. And so I was playing with the stuff. And Curt ended up working at the church instead of at the school doing videos. And then after Hurricane Harvey happened, because I was kind of like, oh, you're music. Oh, and then I was like, okay, you're in charge of the radio. So I was like in here just like by myself. I'm like, just like nobody's listening. Maybe people are like over the FM. We didn't stream stuff on social media. After Harvey, me and Curt came in here and we started doing announcements because the church here was a relief center, and we had a bunch of like probably about thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds of food and diapers and everything was being delivered here. And so we were like, hey, telling people listen to 99.5. We have diapers coming in at 3:00. There's supposed to be delivery, giving updates. And then after that, we decided, so we hit our year, after in about November of last year. We started a morning show.
Awesome.
A little over a year ago in November. And then we decided to start streaming live on Facebook pretty much in January.
Yeah.
And so we just hit a year of kind of like where we really figured out what we were doing, hit our stride.
Yeah, cool.
So that's kind of how that came. So we figured it out
to
on
watch
the go.
it grow, huh? Yeah, that's awesome, man.
People apparently want to keep listening. Or they just want to win. We haven't figured it out yet if it's because we're really good at radio or people just like the free stuff that we give.
I think they like the free stuff.
I think the free stuff, and then somehow they stumble upon us and they're
well,
like,
sometimes you're scrolling, you accidentally click on something. Maybe.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, that's a number. That's a possibility.
We gave away Houston Texans tickets, and we had like 130 people watching at one time when we were announcing the winners, which was cool. But then
we couldn't read the comments.
We couldn't read the comments, and we're like, we kind of like our 1920 mark. We don't want to grow any more than this. Like this is perfect.
Whenever we get to 40 and 50, sometimes they comment too much. But then it was like 150 people watching, and it was just like boom, 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 boom. And we like to interact, so we asked people like, "What's up?" So like, "Hey, Ashley." So we had met Ashley the other day, where you met Ashley. Remember whenever we were at the executive offices over there at the World Gym?
Oh yeah, Ashley.
I wish you guys can get the Beyond Burger meat. Last time I went, I got the mushroom one, really good. Also, your website is down. Couldn't see the menu. What? Let me check it.
Burger Nation Web.
Burger Nation, what's up? Let's see. I don't like doing the sponsored ones. Where are we at?
Menu. There's a menu.
Oh, it is.
Wow.
Ooh.
We
Did
need
we
to
crash their website?
tell Mike we crashed his website.
Mike, your website's down.
Mike, Tony, y'all's website's down.
Text him.
I'll
That's
message
funny.
him. I'll be like, Mike.
We crashed their website. Woo-woo.
That's awesome.
Legacy Collision wants to know, how did Curt get to Texas? What brought him here?
Tell him.
Should I tell him the real story or no?
Yes, please do.
The real story. So I was a teacher. My ex-wife was a college professor, and she decided to have an affair with one of her students. And so I was like, I need to get away from here. And I wanted to get as far away as possible. So it was Texas.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was the only place they gave you a job.
Yeah, I
So
applied all over.
he's like, that's the
I
one.
applied all over the country and ended up getting here. I remember Pastor Cindy, who is Pastor Hallam's wife, called me and said, Texas is where you're going to be. God's calling you to Texas. And at the time, I wasn't really I was a Christian, but wasn't like the Christian that I am today.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, there's no way. There's no way.
To work for a church or a Christian
that
school?
God's calling me to Texas,
Oh, okay.
And then, you know what? Turns out God had a bigger plan than me just being a teacher in Texas. And it's been fantastic.
Yep. Awesome.
You came to the right state. Kelsey said, ouch.
But it worked out for the better.
Can you imagine? How would your life be? Vermont can't be cool there. Can't be fun.
Vermont was awful.
Nebraska, don't even get me started on those
Vermont
Nebraska.
was cold 9 months of the year. Here, it's awesome. Also, I was a really big golfer in Vermont, and I was like, I want to go someplace where I can golf year round. And I moved to Texas, and I've maybe golfed like 2 times. It was like, I just haven't had time to go golfing. I love golf. I just never had the time.
Legacy's here. Sweet. The skiing is okay.
The skiing was all right. I was right next to a ski resort.
That's cool. Spinning is good.
I see that. You're
Is
really
that your first
enjoying
meal of the
banana.
day?
Well, yes.
You had the shake.
I had a shake. Does that count as a meal?
Well, what was in it?
These three powders and water. A scoop of each powder and water.
You got 18 days left, you said?
Mhm.
It'll go quick.
We did it last year in August. So we dropped, a bunch of weight and felt pretty good. But
It was hard for us to do.
it's not a thing that's meant to sustain. Like it's, I guess some people can sustain it, but yeah, it's just taking a break from food. And I guess the whole idea is like, try and let your body heal.
Like
through
jumpstart,
food. Yeah. Our Dr. Chapa, the guy who's over it, said it's like 6 months worth of work in in less than 21 days.
The guy in League City?
Mhm.
Man, actually, my wife went there yesterday.
That's what's up.
So she filled out a little application thing. She wants me to go.
Mm.
So yeah, I'm that's
No, yeah,
funny
Dr.
you said
Chapa has
that.
a weekly show on our program every
cool,
Tuesday.
man.
Every Tuesday from 8:30 to 10 o'clock ish.
So
Awesome.
yeah, Living Well Clinical Nutrition. They're one of our partners here, and so right now that's what they're doing. The big cleanse and detox. And so there's a meeting on the 10th for it, and we'll be there.
Oh,
It's
awesome.
at Butler's Courtyard, which is in League City as well.
Cool. Yeah, I do work for them as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of our partners too. We love Butler's
Oh,
Courtyard.
awesome. Yeah.
All right.
Kurt,
You
if he
wanna go?
meets a potential wife there in this year, they said they do his wedding for free.
Dude.
Yeah, but I have to get married this year, and it has to be an off time, so like it can't be like a Tuesday afternoon or something
If
like
they're already
that.
booked.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm hoping
But that's a good deal.
Yeah, man, that is.
because there's an
it's
event
expensive.
tomorrow night at Butler's Courtyard.
Are you out there?
I'm gonna be there.
Future wife for Kurt?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to find out like if people I've already met, if I pretend like I didn't know them and they meet me there, if that still counts.
But I've also told Kurt, like, you can't treat it like you're like his personal mixer. He's like, they're like, hey, what's up, guys? You know,
Yeah.
like, he's
I
like,
do that.
He's crashing all these weddings. He is. He's like talking to moms that should be like, so you got a daughter? Yeah. And I'm like, Kurt. All
Just
right.
making it all weird.
So I'm trying to get this free wedding. And you know what? Some people may be into that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, for the free wedding of my dreams at Butler's Courtyard on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday at 2 a.m.
Yeah, Tuesday 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Yes, I'll do it. We've done a couple tours of the facility.
The place is awesome, man.
It is. It's
awesome.
really nice.
Yeah.
They got like the houses
Mhm.
and like the man cave. Have you been in there?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool, man.
And we were talking about, like, I walked in and I was like, this is the couch I wanted in my house, but my wife said no. Like, that's the first thing I thought of. She's like, she won't let me have this. She said it won't look good in her house, but
I just got a for people.
phone numbers.
round of golf or 4 at Bay Oaks Country Club.
What?
Dude, boom.
I've
She's
never.
like, I'm sending it to you.
That's really cool. I've never golfed before. Would you take me?
No, I'm not spending the free round of golf for you. Like,
There's not a girl.
hack around
There may be
and-
but I want to learn. Everybody else golfs. Actually, anytime I've ever gone on vacation, it's always to like a golf resort. But
I'm
since
not
I've
gonna
never
waste
golfed,
my
nobody
free
wants.
round of golf to have you like hack around.
I
and-
went to Top
That's
Golf
selfish,
one time.
dude. That's selfish. Dude.
I know.
I went to Top Golf once, and I was really bad.
Me too.
He's bad.
Which is tough
I'm
because
horrible.
like growing up, like, you know, I played baseball and like I was okay, and like
Yeah.
I like bat, like everything you do is like, oh, I'm coordinated. Then I pick up the stinking golf club and I'm like, oh, here we go. And actually, and then I get up there and it's like, I'm like, oh yeah, I do better than that. Boom, and the ball's like, boom, like I
Yeah.
miss it and it goes.
I can't do it
And
either,
I was like,
man.
oh.
But I can
Did you
putt.
hit the mic for that part of that? That's
Yeah.
funny. I was like, wait, what?
I feel like it's not important for y'all to know. If y'all really wanted to know, I'd tell y'all, but it's just
Premium content. You have to donate $40 a month to KHCA
Yeah.
Radio to hear everything that the mic shuts off. You can sit
Lauren
and-
said, don't finish that sentence, Gardy Garcia. Chicks golf. LOL. I suck, but it's fun. See, you know, I suck too, but I'll never know if it's fun. I went to Top Golf one time and I was real bad, but
Do putt-putt's where it's at.
so Kurt is really particular. Yeah, putt. I can do
Dude,
some putt.
I love putt-putt, man.
Ooh, Amy just said that she's listening on her Alexa.
Alexa, play KHEA
KHEA
radio.
radio.
And Alexa's like, playing KHEA radio.
Doesn't his voice sound like the Alexa?
I'm
voice?
Alexa. You didn't know?
It's creepy.
It's pretty close.
I'm Alexa.
Alexa.
Gardy Alexa Garcia. So we got 19 seconds.
Or Alex.
I'm Alex.
Yeah.
Hey, my middle initial is A. Alex Garcia. Hey, this is my wife. That was Jennifer Rose Garcia on KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy.
And I'm Kurt.
We're talking with Signfly, talking about everything going on. How exciting is it to potentially have a new KHEA logo, a new KHEA sign, but we wanted that old rustic feel, you know? Is that kind of what you're thinking, Kurt?
Yeah.
That
a
classic
little,
rust.
like Sears-esque,
Yes.
where every word is or every letter is its own sign.
Yep.
And it hangs above on top of the building here. KHEA Radio.
Yeah.
Would Pastor be okay with that?
No. Maybe not. I don't know. Well, we have to ask him first.
You both just were like, no. And I'm
What
like, yeah, have faith.
Sometimes we've done things here where it's like you kind of just do it and ask for forgiveness. I don't know.
Like, that's what might be one of them that we do.
I don't know. It's tough. We'll have to think about it. Maybe that should be a poll.
But if you can see it from Friendswood, think of all of the people that would come and flock. Can we get a sign big enough that says KHEA that they could see it?
We
from
can do whatever
Friendswood?
you want. Even have like the spotlight, like the bat symbol in the air, dude. That would be awesome.
Oh man. Okay, I don't even want to sign anymore.
I just want a light in the sky.
Oh, that'd be
Dude, that'd
awesome.
be awesome.
Can it? Would it say K? Could you do a sign like that that says KHEA that sits over a light like that?
This is one of those things I say yes, and I go in my truck and freak
Yeah,
out.
sure.
Figure it out.
Yeah, sure. That's cool. That's cool.
Oh man!
So let everybody know one more time, you know, where you're located, what the name of your business is, and everything that you offer.
Signfly Graphics in Friendswood. Everything from business cards to full wraps, websites, graphic design, wooden signs, custom longboards, anything that has to do with advertising. We can do it. We like to do the crazy stuff too, you know, life-size cutouts, any kind of weird.
So if
anything
somebody has told you no, if you're trying to get a sign made and people are like, we can't do that. No, that's weird. I'm not going to do that. you're the guy.
I'm the guy.
They come to you and you're like, hey, let's go.
Yeah, I get a lot of customers say, this place won't do it. And I'm like, come on in, man. I like doing all of it.
That's cool.
Yes.
So people are kind of into this, the bat sign projection, KHEA. You know what, Lori? Thank you. We got some confirmation, she's affirming that this is a good idea.
Would you have to flash it?
Yeah, look
you
at
have
it.
to flash it.
We'll flash it,
and then
keep it on.
like
Kickstart's about to start, and people are like, "Oh, it's the Kickstart signal.
But it
turn
only
on my
works
radio."
It only works at night, so we'd have to move our
Yes.
show to at like what 9 at night.
Yeah, well, so okay, here's how it goes. So we have Kickstart in the morning. We're talking about doing Shakedown in the afternoon,
And then
the
bat signal at night.
Bad signal at night.
Bat signal works, but I think we can come up with a better name.
Oh, okay.
Kickstart, Shakedown, nighttime. I don't know. Sleepy
Nightmare.
But see,
Wind down.
The wind. Oh,
I'll punch to that.
but if y'all aren't here and the symbol's going off, y'all have to come here and go on live.
It's like, oh, people need us. People need
Yeah.
us to talk. Put this into the airwaves. Yeah, Desiree said, like Batman, sign on in the sky. That's right.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Brazilian Drops. That's Desiree. She owns Brazilian Drops. If you haven't been there yet, they're next to, I believe, Pomodoro's, close to Sloppy Nick's. And they have a spa salon thing going on where you get your haircut, you get procedures done. I've been talking about Curt getting that last minute filler and Botox on his forehead and really start 2019 right.
The KHEA radio eyebrow tattoo.
Well, they call it, what do they call that with the eyebrows?
Microblading.
Microblading.
Yeah.
I'm glad you.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
He
I
knows.
got one of my customers does them, man. She's
Oh,
really good.
cool.
Browse by Brooklyn, man. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Browse by Brooklyn.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Tagging her.
So Curt lost his brows. Cool Cow Creamery gave him $1,000 to the station, a donation, and to show his gratitude, they asked that he shaved his eyebrows during our share-a-thon.
How long ago was this?
That was in the middle of
December 21st.
Yeah, right before Christmas.
Can't even tell, dude.
You know, I
yeah.
felt bad today. I had to shave the unibrow because the unibrow was starting to come in a little bit. And I almost made a Facebook post on my personal page that said, when you have to shave your unibrow before your other eyebrows are back in, hashtag triggered.
You should have rocked it, man. Just let it go.
That's so funny. Like this is grown in first, and you just gotta.
I had to
That's
shave
the
it. I
only
was
thing
like,
you have.
It's like, come on. My other eyebrows still aren't even in yet.
I feel like
Dude.
if you shaved your unibrow, like it would just make it come back thicker and thicker.
It
and thicker.
does. I've been shaving my unibrow since I was in high school.
Me too, man.
It comes. It's the worst.
Maybe they have procedures for that too.
I feel like Anthony Davis.
Oh,
If he can embrace
brow.
the unibrow, then I should be able to, but I'm just not ready yet.
I think he like insured it. Like he has an insurance policy on his brow. Like that's his brand. If something happens to it, like
Oh,
he's
he
getting
accidentally
paid.
shaves it.
Yeah, or somebody's like, "Hey, come." I can see
Burn.
you doing that.
Be like, got you, Anthony
Or
Davis.
if he runs into Cool Cow Creamery and they somehow bamboozle him into,
Hey, we'll give you $1,000, Anthony Davis, to shave. He's like, done.
but it's insured. So
He gets all the insurance money. He's like, ha ha.
wow.
Cool Cal, you're the one who got it first. Sorry.
Yeah, he
took
went
it too
off
far.
there. He went off there, man.
Took it a little too far there. So you've done some signs around town. We're talking about Sign Fly.
Mhm.
We were mentioning Nobi,
Yes.
and then you also said you've done some work at Art of Coffee.
Mhm.
Are you gonna be, because there's one coming to Lamarck? Are you kind of like, hey, Art of Coffee, you got to use me for the
Oh,
Lamarck
they
location
already
too?
locked me in, man.
That's cool.
Yeah. So
We're excited about that one. That's well, we're in Lamarck, but it's
Yeah.
not too far from. It's like downtown Lamarck, and we're doing some special videos with Lamarck to kind of spotlight different places. And Art of Coffee is on our list, but they have to get it open this year, and we're
Mhm.
going to be visiting them. So
cool. Yeah.
we'll make sure we give the sign the proper video time that it
Yeah,
needs,
Thanks.
just to let people know,
Sure.
and they'll see like, where did that sign come from?
Yeah.
Sign Fly.
Yes. So would you be down if we did a partnership with us to do a contest to find a KHEA radio winner sign?
Yeah, man. Of course.
I think we have to do it now.
Let's play
Dude.
with it.
I mean, it
play with
also makes my job easier. Somebody else does the work, you know. And then,
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that'd be cool, man.
we'll take anything, right? Like even if it's like a drawn, or they do graphic design, or they have I'll have my son do an entry. He's really good though.
We have to pick a sign, and it's going to hang up here at the church.
You know
Yeah.
who's like shockingly good as well? My daughter. She's one.
Really?
Yes.
Your son's really good.
Well, he is good, but my daughter, she's like I don't know if Kellen was that advanced at 1, but she's like picking up the pen, like taking the marker off, like markers, like only getting on the paper. And I'm like, I'm impressed. When I was a kid, I just been like, everything else.
I was drawing on the walls.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Taco sign. You're speaking my language right now. Talk of taco. Search it. Tim, can you let people know one more time? We're about out of time, and we want to thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
And let people know one more time, maybe where they can find you on social media, the best way to get a hold of you.
Sure. Instagram and Facebook is Soundfly Graphics. Website is soundflygraphics.com. Actually building a new website, but the old one is still up. We're in Friendswood, 17130 Towns Road, Suite C. Again, everything from business cards to websites, full wraps, any kind of printing, any kind of design.
When you say any kind of printing, like T-shirts as well?
T-shirt, anything.
Okay.
Advertising products, T-shirts, koozies, pins. I mean, hats, shoes, whatever I can do.
You can print on shoes?
Dude, I'll figure it out. Yes. And then go in the truck and figure out.
He's in his truck. He goes, "What did I just?"
Yeah. And also too, sitting down here, I saw your cute little banner that you were talking about. I'd like to donate one to you guys because
it needs some work.
Something cool.
Yeah.
That way
Thank you.
You can hang it up when you go to events, and
I love it.
Man,
That'd be huge.
We'll send you the logo, and you design it however you want, or you can design a new logo.
Just use KHEA.
Well, yeah, we can do one until we figure out what we're gonna do with the other one.
Sweet.
And
that's what's up.
Cool, man.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you all very much. It was awesome.
This is KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. Coming up next is United. It's 9:58. When we come back, we're talking to Legacy Collision about everything that's going on right there in Hitchcock, Texas. This is Kickstart. We're going to be on till 11. We're still giving away these Burger Nation gift cards, 4 of them. Stay tuned.
Sweet.
Well, awesome, man.
Thank you.
Did you have fun?
Thank you. Yeah, dude, it was cool, man. It was really cool.
He was like, I don't know if I can do this.
Yeah.
Well, you did great.
Man.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, man. Thank you very much. Nice to meet y'all. Y'all have an awesome day. And I'll be in touch.
Cool. We'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, cool.
Send you a message.
Yeah.
What's up, folks? What are you guys up to?
All right, you ready for Legacy Collision? Who's ready for Legacy Collision?
I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready.
The only thing I'm not ready for is
a lot of people.
No, I'm ready for that. Yeah, 3's fine. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. Okay. Vincent, what's up, sir?
3.
So we were at Olympia Grill yesterday, and that was a life-saving experience for us. I'm not going to lie. Me and Kurt, we were hangry. If you're not familiar what hangry is, it's exactly what it sounds like. We were angry because we were hungry. And we went to Olympia Grill, asked for Grace as our server. So if you go, feel free to ask for Grace. If she's working, she's going to take awesome care of you. And she helped us out. We had hummus and vegetables like that you dip with it. And then we also had some Greek salads, but we took the feta off because we're not doing dairy right now, but it was awesome.
Oh, you did?
So we're about to talk to Legacy Collision.
Unibrow comes in first.
Hello.
The eyebrows.
Good to see you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you.
Thank you.
How are you?
We have our
Special guest.
Well, I've seen her on your Facebook, Gardy. What's your name?
Haley.
Haley.
You need to scoot over this way or you won't be.
Yeah. Y'all doing good?
Yes. How about you?
Pretty good.
Did y'all have a good Christmas?
Yes. Had a really good Christmas. Everything's been pretty cool. Awesome. Trying to stay busy.
Are you?
Having a lot of fun.
Good New Year.
Yes. Yeah, so far, so good.
So tell us about the deed.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Well, right now we're doing a cleanse and a detox.
Somebody asked if they could bring us king cake today for this, and I was like, please no, because I will eat it and then I'll ruin the cleanse.
Have y'all had king cake?
Yes.
I haven't. And I don't think this counts. Somebody told me, but I've had like the Herbalife shake. They made a king cake. Like we did a workout thing, and I was like, I've had that, and they're like, that doesn't count. Sorry, but I've never had it. There's a
You've
baby
never-
inside.
Yeah. My
That's
husband, we've
normal?
ordered them before from, I forget where anyways, and it comes in and you have to keep cutting and cutting and cutting until you find the baby. It's hilarious.
Well, Haley is in school in Louisiana.
Charles.
And
She's
Big
in Lake
East,
Charles.
yeah.
Yeah. So they do
I know
big,
everything. But yeah.
I know. Big Mardi Gras celebrations there. So she's very familiar with all of that.
I actually get a week off of school, right? For Mardi Gras?
We get like 2 or 3 days off.
2 or 3 days off.
Wow, that's cool. Just because it's gonna
celebrate.
Yeah, I feel like it would be a lot of people like tourists and just people hanging out, just doing whatever. But
So you probably should say a little bit about what your experience was with your very first Mardi Gras in like one of the big little bitty towns.
Yeah, they wear these crazy like masks
Yeah.
and like these crazy outfits, and they chase chicken.
They chase chickens.
Yes.
Sounds like something you would do. Like,
I do that on a daily basis. I don't need a holiday.
It's coming up. You can go partake. She'll welcome you.
They beg at your feet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the beggar.
the chickens do?
No,
The people?
Yes.
What
They're
does
on
that
their
mean
hands.
In the
exactly?
mask?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the old tradition. I don't know.
It's an old tradition where they used to, so they're emulating what they used to do back in the day to beg for funds on
Okay.
the street.
Dang.
And so to bring back all the old Mardi Gras traditions, they do that. And
Yeah.
I feel like there's some traditions that should just go away.
Go away.
Yeah.
So, and they wear
Chasing
masks.
chickens, I like that one.
They wear
The
masks. And back in the day, they wore masks so that the other people in their community, in their fellow community, wouldn't know who was doing what or
Wow.
who
Was in
yeah.
need of the
and
money.
who was in
Wow.
need.
It's that
So it's
crazy,
kind
huh?
of it's really.
kind of cool.
But
She
when
was a little
first
weirded out
experienced
by
it-
it.
Yeah, when she first experienced, she's like, "Oh my God, what are they doing?"
Do you give them money? Like, or are they?
No,
like,
it's just like a.
Now it's just like it's just a thing they do to celebrate where they came
Okay.
from. I
Yeah.
guess you know.
yeah. So the king cake, what does it taste like?
cinnamon roll.
A cinnamon roll?
Cinnamon
Yeah.
I like
Yeah, they
cinnamon
couldn't
roll.
bring that in today. No way.
I
You
just-
would have.
You would have died.
Yeah.
You
But
would've loved
the
it.
cool part about a king cake, isn't it, right? Like if you bite into the piece and you have the king,
Like baby.
The baby.
the baby, then you have to plan the next party.
Oh, I don't
That's how it
know
works.
that.
So what happens when the person gets the baby? You just get the baby.
That's
Yeah.
why I just never buy one because I don't want to have any more babies.
Yeah, I'm not going to participate in this.
I'm not doing
This
it.
sounds borderline evil. I'm not going to eat a baby. Is
Eat
the
a
baby
baby.
edible?
No, it's a little like yeah. It's a little,
It could be.
I don't know the meaning behind it though, like the true meaning behind the
I
baby
think-
and the cake.
We did a king cake like celebration party when I was in Omaha, and we had to plan the next party. We
Because you
never
had
did.
the baby.
We had the baby, but we never
I
did
think
it,
it gives you.
so it
something.
died.
I thought it was more about
Tradition.
luck. Like you
Yeah.
have good luck for the whole year or something
Yeah.
like
Wait, what? They were trying to get us to plan the next party.
Wow.
It was just a trick. It was a trick. They tricked us.
Is Angie holding the shop down?
Yes.
She was
Angie
on
and
here
Rob.
on Facebook, just just not doing anything.
Shit.
Apparently.
Oh no.
You know, she can multitask. She can multitask like nobody's business. She can Facebook in her sleep, in her tub, wherever. She is like the Facebook queen. She
Yeah.
knows, and if I don't know what to do, I'm like, here, Angie. Like, here you go. I don't
She
know.
figures
Take
it
my
out.
phone.
She's incredible.
She even knows like all my passwords and everything to get onto all of my. Because I'm like, I don't know.
That's funny. Are you guys excited? So next time you guys come into studio, not only are you going to be on like a bigger camera, like it's going to be in front of you than this thing, but also you're going to have your own mics. Each of you will have your own mic to talk into.
Wow, that's so awesome.
So all of the
Yeah.
equipment is next door. So we're beta testing and making sure everything works great, and
And we know how to use it.
How to use
Just because
it.
it works. I
and
mean,
then
we don't.
our goal is to test it in here before we could go live. So like we could go live from your shop next time too, do an
That's
entire show.
awesome.
So
Wow.
that was because you guys brought a really kind donation for $1,000 for our share-a-thon, and that helped us reach our goal. So
Symbolizes luck and prosperity to whoever finds it in his or her slice of cake. That person is also responsible for purchasing next year's cake or for throwing the Mardi Gras party. In some traditions, the finder of the baby is designated king or queen for that evening.
There you
Wow.
go.
I'm
So it was a
putting-
little bit of yours
Right.
and
I'm
a little
sad
bit of ours.
reacting.
I'm sad reacting that she had enough time to type all of that.
She might have copied and pasted.
She's really
it.
concerned. Look at her.
No, she's incredible, you guys. Like when
She's
we
also
say
fixing
like
the cars.
She talks fast. She types fast.
yes.
Everything
Yes.
she does is fast. When you try to follow her out in the shop, forget it. You'll lose her. And it's not very big, but I mean, she walks fast, she talks fast, she types fast, everything.
Yeah.
She's
Hey.
full speed.
We met, there was someone on here the other day and they were talking about cookies and they said, y'all should try the cookies at Legacy Collision. And we have tried the cookies. Is it like the branded Legacy Collision cookies?
Yes.
What's it? Do you remember the name of the
Cookies for a
person who
cause,
comes-
right?
Cookies for a cause.
Cookies for a
Yeah.
cause.
Susan, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so she's our guest on Friday.
Oh, good. So just yesterday, I had to put a note on the cookie tub because they're in the freezer. Because she said, if you put them in the freezer, they last longer. So we have them in the freezer. Well, she delivered them in a clear tub, and they're slowly dwindling.
Still somehow magically.
There's some sort of Cookie Monster in the shop. So I
know exactly who the cookie. I've caught him twice.
I've put a label now. It says, please do not eat this cookie. It's for our customers. And so I'm hoping that, but yeah, we do have cookies. So stop by, grab a cookie for sure.
We have.
If the Cookie Monster doesn't
I
eat them
usually
all.
stop by, get some coffee.
Yeah,
grab some cookies. For now, for the road, in my pocket.
Yeah, as soon as you're
Go to the
detox.
fridge, to the freezer. Don't have somebody else get blamed. I mean, can you eat it frozen, or does he let it fall out?
No, you can eat it frozen.
Okay. I used to do that with, like, my granddad. He may still do this. Like, put candy, like Almond Joys, in the refrigerator and so I'd always have them, and it was so good cold.
Yeah.
And so, I'm sure.
We
should probably
make you
change
some
the
cookies.
subject. Aren't you just like?
I'm actually not. I just ate a banana.
Oh wait, you can eat a banana on your detox?
So yeah, the only thing we can eat is vegetables, fruit, and water. So it's no sugar, no dairy,
fruit, and water.
No sugar, no dairy, no caffeine, which that's the toughest one for us. But I feel pretty good today, day 3. And no bread, no grains, no nuts. There's some stuff that's approved. But y'all know Dr. Choppa, right?
Yeah.
So I was gonna do it with you guys, but then I thought, wait, I'm gonna see how they were. Then
that makes sense. So today's day 3. Yesterday was probably the toughest day, which we had a really busy day yesterday. But I feel great.
We were
today.
moving the station to Humble.
Oh gosh,
what?
Yeah, we're KHA Radio's going to Humble.
Awesome.
No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, wait, no, that's not awesome.
Well, I thought maybe it was just going to be a
Instagram.
second. I thought it was going to be a second station.
Our Instagram, we were in our U-Haul going to Humble to pick some stuff up, and we're like, we're moving the station.
Oh, I just found out you have an Instagram, so I'll be following y'all on that. I'm more of an Instagram person.
Does Angie have one?
Angie has, Bless Butler.
Okay, yeah, I follow her personal one, but I'm trying to think if we follow her from KHEA because that would be good.
Oh, it's okay for you to follow people, but I can't
you
follow
you
people.
follow question. I see like questionable stuff show up on our KHEA radio
It's
feed.
for research.
It's for research.
Development.
It's for me to stalk the people who block my personal account.
Right?
Is there a lot of those?
Is it Mew 11 or Meow 11?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
yours? Okay.
MEW 11. It's actually Maddie's old account, MEW 11, from when she was 11. She's 18. Yeah, I need to create a new one, but
Okay, well I just followed you.
okay.
Kelsey's like really upset still. She's triggered by us moving to Humble.
Oh man,
I love this word. I'm using that word a lot today.
I don't.
Humble?
No,
Triggered.
Oh, trigger.
Oh,
I don't
trigger.
like it.
No.
Just because it has a bad like. Then Crystal's like, "Do you need a safe space?" And that like also has like the same like connotation or like that same
Yeah.
like you don't need any of those things. You need like therapy. Yeah, therapy and Jesus probably. And some
Yes.
caffeine wouldn't hurt, but
Right.
we don't have that right now.
Okay, so what does it taste like?
Just the stuff.
See, that triggers you, right?
It totally does.
These are them, and so this is GluteShield. We do 1 scoop of this a day,
Uh-huh.
and then you do 1 scoop, and you do that 3 times a day.
In what? Water?
Well, water or almond milk. I've been doing water, and then we're all like in between that. You have vegetables, pretty much. And then wait, actually on day 11, you're allowed to have turkey or chicken or fish 1 time a day, or eggs.
So could you do all 3 together
That's what we do.
in the? Okay.
Yeah, so these are all chocolate flavor, and it has like a chalky thing taste kind of when you do it with water. And Kurt, you did it with almond milk today, right? Is it better?
It's got to be a lot better.
I think it's better with
Smoother.
almond milk.
Mhm.
I blended it with like ice and like put some other fruit in there. It kind of helps it too, but it's doable. It's not like
Because I did another one and I like lasted a day and a half, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was, I'm not going to
Yeah.
name the other one, but it was bad. And it came already, mixed up and everything.
Okay.
And it was like in individual bottles and you just like take one in the morning, this, that. It is terrible.
Yeah.
So this I could probably do.
So we went to Olympia Grill yesterday and had we were allowed to have hummus, and then we had instead of the pitas, which they brought us out like
Yeah.
a fat stack, and we're like, no, get it away. And just
Look
did,
at it.
yeah, Tony, we got the best.
But you could do hummus with like cucumbers.
What's we did
or-
cucumbers
yeah.
and carrots.
Carrots,
They brought us
celery.
extra.
Yeah.
And then we just did salads, but we aren't allowed to do feta. And Dr. Choppa said it was cool if we did the Greek dressing there because it's just like
Lemon and oil.
oil and the seasonings and stuff.
That's what
We're
that's what we do.
Lebanese, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
We were just talking about how I was squeezing lemons this morning. I probably have it all over me, lemon and oil.
And to make dressing.
Yeah, that's what we raised our kids on, just lemon and oil and a little salt.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Dr. Chapa's wife, she has like a recipe, and I didn't realize like how good it was going to be, but it was like olive oil, some kind of like raspberry, and like just like salt and pepper.
Yeah,
and
we do
lemon.
balsamic
And
and
it's so good.
olive oil.
I made this. Yeah, I'm a genius.
And
Like,
you just drizzle it on and
Yeah.
squeeze the lemons and mix it up, put a little salt. And
also last time
amazing.
we did the detox, I found out I like Brussels sprouts.
yes.
And so we started like putting them in the oven and like roast them, I guess.
Mhm.
And then my wife brought me some when we were coming back from Humble. She was at Sawgrass with her family, her parents, and she brought me some Brussels sprouts.
You can just saute them too in olive oil.
I think that's what they did it in butter, I think, which you're allowed. Dr. Chopper pushes butter because he said it helps you stay full.
Oh,
And so, I don't know.
you're
I
allowed to
agree.
have butter.
I'm
Yeah.
a butter I love butter.
He's like, add more butter. If you're hungry and you're sauteing something, add more
Kerrygold.
butter.
I'm going to tell you, my mom's going to be 80 this month, January 26th,
Yeah.
and she has eaten butter, like a gross amount of butter in the morning on her toast, just slathers it on. And we've always been like, that is nasty. And now,
I mean,
doesn't-
she's
doesn't-
healthy.
she's so healthy. and not margarine, like real true
Yeah, it has
butter.
to be. That's what Dr. Chopper says. It's like, I don't know,
Does he recommend a certain?
Kerry Gold.
Okay. Yeah.
Only Kerrygold.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's what we.
You can get it at HEB.
I like
Yeah.
Country Crock.
Well, here's
No, that's terrible.
that's the margarine.
That's
That's
margarine.
terrible.
That's what I love.
Hey, that's my favorite.
The brown tub is
Yeah.
so bad.
Oh,
So
it's
bad.
so delicious.
But did you ever
Yeah,
go to
but-
grandma's house and you open up the country crock and it's like leftovers?
There's like crumbs all over. Oh yeah,
What is this? Isn't butter?
yeah.
What? The
No, they
leftovers.
use it
You
as
put
like
your-
a Tupperware.
Oh,
you put your
yeah,
leftovers
I've
in
done-
it.
I've done that before, yeah.
My husband's family. That's how they grew up on
I
country
hate,
crock.
I hate when the toast crumbs get in the butter.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
it-
Or you
So
just like take the
gross.
toast and you slap it on the top of the butter. And, how did that happen? That's something I would do.
Because you double
I
dip.
really
and-
want a pancake right now.
That just hit you?
Yes, pancake with peanut butter from Kelly's.
Okay. You didn't have to go in that
Very
deep
good.
description.
He's starving.
Wow.
He's starving.
Seriously?
Make a run over to Cocoa Crepes.
We're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to be at Olympia Grill again tomorrow because they're doing the ribbon cutting.
Oh yay! What
Yeah.
time are they doing that?
11:30, so we're gonna rush over there. We really like, Olympia
Oh.
Grill's cool.
He's looking up pancakes.
So we got,
Look at the fan.
we got 10 seconds. Oh, everyone ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so we weren't.
We were on Facebook. Now we're going to be on the radio, and you're always on Facebook.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy,
And I'm Kurt.
and we have very special guests in studio. We're going to be talking to Legacy Collision. It's one of our partners here at KHEA. We've got to know them pretty well here in this past couple of months. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really like you guys are a women duo that fixes cars.
Y'all are out there fixing the cars. You're out there doing everything, right?
Yeah, no.
Not really. We give all of our guys a lot of credit because they are the true magic of that shop. Is all of our guys out in the shop, and so we're just their cheerleaders, basically.
Yeah, that's
Cheer
cool.
on.
But y'all own the business.
Yes.
we do.
And y'all are sisters.
Yes.
And there's a daughter here.
Yes,
Yes.
Haley.
She's in from Louisiana for break, right?
Yes,
Yes.
for Christmas break, so she'll be leaving tomorrow to go back to school.
Well, that's sad.
Right, yeah, we're gonna miss her.
Are you ready to go? Are you ready to go back?
I am ready. I'm very ready. To
Dang, that was so quick.
Well, she's spent her entire break working
I've been
for
here for
us.
longer than a month.
Oh,
so-
yeah.
We put her to work, and she has been so valuable.
Well, that's cool.
Yes, we're gonna miss her.
So
I think-
y'all had a good Christmas. Everything was good.
Absolutely.
And y'all been busy
Blessed.
there at the shop, right?
We have been very busy.
Blessed
blessed.
butlers. I was said blessed, but yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So how busy have you guys been? You guys have been open for what? Only like 4 or 5 months now, right?
I think we're on month 6 this
Yes.
month. So we opened in July. And so this is our 6th month. And I always say, if you can make it through the first 6 months of starting a small business, you're over that first hurdle of just kind of figuring everything out. And we've made it.
Yeah.
Yay.
That's really cool. And I'm not sure, is there ups and downs whenever it comes to collision? Because it's not like it's something planned, like the holiday season. Oh, retail goes up, and then summer tourist places do. But as far as when it comes to collision repair, is it kind of it's just depends, right?
It does, and
It's
yeah,
not
we,
seasonal. So.
no, I mean we're not seasonal actually because cars are driving and
Yeah, all the time.
constantly. It's a constant thing. But there are slow times and busy times. A lot of people will kind of sit around with their car wrecked a little bit over the Christmas holidays because they need their car.
That makes sense.
Use
Use that money potentially for something
Right.
else.
Yeah.
So,
Take the insurance money and use it on Christmas gifts.
we try not to have to do that. But it could happen. But so we do have a little bit of a slowdown, and then we've got a pickup right now because everybody's trying to get back to work, and so they want to have their car fixed and ready to go for back to work. So
That's cool.
So there are some dips and back to school season. A lot
Mhm.
of times people will hang on to their cars for a little while and wait to have it repaired. So there's some dips.
Yeah, y'all were huge in our share-a-thon that we did. We're raising money to upgrade our equipment, and y'all were very kind to us, and we are very thankful.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I'm excited because if you look at the screen right now, like look at the camera, you can
Everybody's
barely
looking
see,
over.
you can barely see what's going on. With our new equipment, we'll have cameras over there where you'll actually be able to see.
There you go.
Wow. That's my I'm triggered right now.
Do you need to go to your safe place?
Yeah, you need a little safe. Where is that? Next door? On the floor.
On the floor. The steps.
Wow.
Dang. Okay, anyways, yeah, we'll be able to see all of our guests. So you guys helped us reach that. So we're forever grateful for that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you
We're
also
happy to
donated
be a
something
part.
really cool, like something before y'all even did that, but it was like, hey, we were able to give away like pretty much a bumper, or you could use that for a value if you needed something else under your car.
Yes.
And so we were able to give that away, right? We picked the person,
Yeah, it was solely on.
and she
She's
actually,
one of our listeners.
I think she needs a bumper. Like no joke,
Yes.
she actually
I think
needs a
she's already
bumper.
been in contact with Angie, and so I think she's already scheduled to come in.
That's what's up. Very
That's
cool.
great.
So I'm sure she's thankful, and we are too for just everything.
We're
She
so
did donate-
thankful that her whatever it is that he drives didn't win it.
My Jeep Compass? You're attacking my. Well, you know what? We're
The
getting it
heat.
wrapped to look like a Mercedes Benz. So
Trying to
you
see if that
know,
works.
It might increase the value a
Not
penny
that
or
big.
two. If it's wrapped like a Mercedes.
Yeah, he's a really good graphic design artist, and you see what people can do with makeup. Where like, hey, I look like Michael Jackson now, and then they put makeup on, and I look like Paris Hilton and Kim Kardashian. That's what we're hoping can happen to his car. We're gonna get this graphic artist. He's gonna wrap it and just be like, man, this heap. It looks like a stinking, Mercedes Benz, or it's a Ferrari. So we'll see. It's possible.
Possible.
If he can do that, I need to know.
So there has been, speaking of his car, like y'all always hear if we come in Kurt's car, y'all can hear us coming up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Not
And
anymore.
because
Okay.
this is what he does. He's like, we have to turn the air condition off. The last time we came, he was like, that's what makes the noise. And so
It's the compressor.
that's what happened.
I'm
last time.
hoping that the compressor lasts another 2 or 3 years before I have to replace it. They said like 6 months, but I figured like
If
they're
you don't
wrong.
use it a whole lot.
If you don't use it a whole lot, extend it. Gardy jumps in the car
It's hot in there.
and he like turns it all the way up. I'm like, Gardy,
It's hot in
taking
there.
away days on this compressor.
I'm getting hot in here right now thinking about being in your car. And
Oh my
he doesn't
God.
like having the AC on. And he's like, I'm so cold, which I don't understand. I don't understand it.
I
There's
do.
some really great mechanic shops that are around that
Well,
probably need to be, in touch with you guys because
That's true.
we've met some locals that are fantastic.
We
We'd
had
love to meet 'em.
A&J yesterday came up mobile and actually fixed it in the parking lot,
Yes.
which is
Yes.
cool.
Not
I was
the
like, this is
compressor.
awesome.
It was the CV joint, right?
Oh, yeah. My CV joint just came out, fixed it. It was great.
Mobile mechanic?
Yes,
That's
which
amazing.
it's harder to fix than a compressor.
The
A CV joint?
Yeah.
Well, the CV joint, which one's more important though?
Oh well, you have to have the CB joint to drive. So
And the compressor's kind of like,
Well, the compressor if it ends,
It's optional.
it will lock your car up. So you'll be driving and all of a sudden your compressor dies. Yeah, you gotta like quickly get
Tell
off
me
the
more.
side of the road.
oh, okay.
Pray to Jesus. Jesus, take this wheel, please, because I can't anymore.
Oh my
Wow. So, we've had y'all on the show before and we've been out, but if somebody is tuning in and they have not been to your location before, where are y'all located and kind of what all do y'all handle there?
Well, we are just around the corner. We are in Hitchcock on 2004. We're not far from the Blimp Base. So if you know anything about the history of Hitchcock, where the old Blimp Base used to be and still actually is there, the towers at least are still there.
Mhm.
We are just beside that, right next door.
That's cool. Yeah, that's how we find it. The first time, and we always want to turn in like into the Blimp Base, but we're just like, oh no, we got to keep on because it's so cool. It is really cool how they have that right there because those things are humongous, and I just can't imagine. Curt was talking the other day how he wants to like start a blimp company for some reason, and I was like, what purpose will that serve? But there is a place to store them.
It would be really cool to put like our legacy sign and like an arrow on top of those things. Like you cannot
That'd be
miss
perfect.
us.
Yeah.
We are there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Look up.
So we had a Signfly Graphics in, and he was saying that he could even do like a bat signal light for us, and we're like, well, we need that, but we can only do it at night. But that's fine. We'll move our show tonight.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
A bat signal. I
Yeah.
want that.
Yeah.
You need a legacy collision,
Yeah.
Boom.
Bat signal.
I like it.
We could have bat signal fights. 'Cause you're so close, like we could point ours towards you and fight and be like,
We try and
"Legacy
cover their light up.
KJ,
Yes.
fighting
There you
again.
Wow.
Call the police. They're out there fighting in the air.
Wow.
Would you have to you'd have to shine it a certain way so it wouldn't shine in the light of airplanes,
I would think.
right?
I don't know how that works.
And we've got that couple of helicopter places right down the street, and they fly a lot, like all day.
Yeah.
24
I don't know
hours.
about at night. Do they fly at
I
night?
think so.
Probably.
They're going offshore all the time.
Is that what they do? They take people to like work offshore and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We met someone the other day, but they're in Santa Fe. They own a helicopter company type thing. I don't know if that's what they do, but it was a quick conversation, but still pretty neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also met someone the other day, Josue. He has a company called Tetelestai, but he works at Ellington. And so the company he works for, they do like these, like teach people how to fly. And so we're going to be going out there. I think, what do they call it? Like Discovery? I don't know.
Discovery flight, I think. Yeah.
Discovery flight. I don't know, but it'll be fun. But they showed a picture of the airplane, and it looks like one that Batman would fly.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
That is so awesome.
that'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll come see you guys.
Please.
Fly over.
Hey, look out the
We'll
window.
land at the blimp base.
on top of it.
Well, Republic Helicopter, they keep telling us that they're going to take us up, and we're going to hold them to it one day when we're not so busy.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, that would be so neat to actually get an aerial view of all of this area. I've been looking forward to.
That's cool. Curt, do y'all have like a drone shot of y'all of Legacy?
No, we talked about it.
We don't know
Use
it.
your drone.
Oh.
He's like, we don't know. Oh yeah.
Oh.
No, he could do
Yeah.
that because it would probably be really cool because it's like part country with the blimp base, and then y'all right there, you'd probably get a
There's
really cool shot.
racetrack right behind us. Speedway.
There is.
It's like right behind us. Yes.
Like a
We
dirt
hear
track?
that.
No, like a motor
no,
speedway
a motor speedway.
What?
Come
Yeah.
on.
These are places.
where you can drive
Like it's the very next
What?
entrance. Yes.
But I don't know. I don't really know.
So they have cars that are already there. In fact, they've expanded onto their building. Y'all need to have them out. And so their building is now huge. That's there. It's a big, and you go out there and they have the cars there. So they test drive. I can't remember what all they are.
Ferrari,
Ferraris.
Lamborghini.
Really?
Like all these
Look, did you see
high-
Gardy perk up?
Do they have Jeeps?
Giant.
The Jeep Compass.
Yeah.
I'll take on the Ferrari. I'll win. I'll wreck the
Go
Ferrari.
on
That's what would
AC.
happen. And then
Yeah.
I would go and fix my bumper at
You
Legacy
know,
Collision.
There you go.
See?
It would be like at the U-Haul place. They say, would you like to pay the extra $14 for insurance on this Ferrari? You're like, nah, I'm good. Boom. Legacy, you're hit with like a huge bill. I can only imagine. Yesterday, we were at a U-Haul place, not moving the radio station to Humble, but doing some other stuff. And that was one of the things. Like, do you want the like a rental car? Would you like the insurance? And I was like, but Curt had just shared a story how he wrecked his U-Haul when he was moving down here. And
I ran into I didn't understand that if I turned my car, the trailer also turned, and so it hit the gas part. And I
was
was
that your first time to pull a trailer? Probably, huh?
I was distracted
Okay.
by I don't know. Anyways, I hit the gas, like the yellow thing, bumped up against it. It wasn't that bad. It just was a little bit, right? So I drove the rest of the way down here, and I got down and dropped off the U-Haul. And I'm like, like, there's damage there. I'm like, I've got the insurance. And I'm like, all right, see you later.
Yeah, and
And I
so
was like, this is awesome.
y'all work obviously in collision repair. You work with maybe even rental car companies and some other stuff. But have you ever seen stories like that where somebody's like, I should have got they should have got the $14, like a little bit of insurance, like.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All the time. When we hear stories, we now have a new club going on at Legacy Collision, and it's the Hit the Pole Club.
So, if
So
you hit
Kurt,
the pole,
I guess
come on
you're
in.
part of the club.
I am. Does the gas tank pull
Oh, yeah.
count?
Oh, absolutely.
Any pole.
Any pole.
Any pole.
So
What do
that-
I have to do to be a member? Like, I'm just on an automatic member. I don't have to,
Automatic.
do I have to
Automatic.
pay
You
a
hit the
fee.
pole. We meet weekly to discuss,
The pole incidents.
what did your pole look like? What was the conditions of the car
Wow.
after the pole impacted
Yeah,
the
yours-
car?
Bright yellow
Yes.
messed up the trailer.
Michelle is the president of the
I'm
club.
the president.
So yesterday, I think I told you on the front of my bumper, we were walking. I'm like, look, I have this little dent in my bumper. Where I've never noticed where this came from. Gardy's like, that's stuff from a license plate. Like somebody backed into you and like drove off. I'm like, oh man.
Or you hit somebody and just didn't notice.
probably the later.
You're like, whoops. Just like totally ignoring that happened and taking off. I've had that. Okay, I was in the parking garage of the Rockets game maybe a couple months ago, and my wife was putting my daughter in the car, and there was a guy next to us who decided to pull out and not wait or didn't see. He looked like he was from Austin. Don't ask why, but I was just like, that guy looks like he's from Austin. Then he got in the car and she's putting her in, and he backed up, hit our car door. And it started pushing into my wife, and she was like, hey. And I was like in the car, like with it on, and she was okay. And she was freaked out. And then he was like, oh, did I hit you? And it was like, yeah, you hit the car. And so he pulled back up and looked at the car, and there was a little ding on it. He's like, I don't think I did that. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, dude, what do you mean you didn't do that? You just hit the car. But she was so upset. She was like, just get out of here. Just go. It was like a little thing, but still kind of not a fun experience.
Oh yeah, it definitely sounds like an Austin driver.
Yeah, he was from Austin. Definitely from Austin. But yeah, it had the little dent on there. It's not really that noticeable, and we just decided. But anyways, it was in the parking garage. It was just like it's going to be a whole mess, and like insurance companies, and it was like I think you have to replace the whole door, or something like that. I don't know.
Bring it in. We'll look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably.
But actually, doors are they're repairable. So there's a door skin. There's an outside
Oh,
skin
okay.
to a door. So, but I mean, who knows? I don't know where it's damaged. So we'll have to.
Well, I already told you. It looks like no. Yes, on the door, and it looks like this. What do you mean? My description's. spot
Do
on.
you have a hit the tree club as well?
Have you done that?
Ooh, we should start that. And hit the fire hydrant because I could be the president.
Fire hydrant?
Yeah.
Mm.
How do you hit a fire hydrant? It's red.
Slide into it.
Slide
Just
into it
just
sideways.
come.
No,
Whoa.
What are you
She hit the
sliding on
giant-
ice in Texas?
No ice.
No,
She
It
hit
was
the
just a-
giant Sonic sign. Like
Oh, yeah, I
the
did.
big one that says Sonic real big. She hit that.
How?
You never told me that.
Yeah.
She gives me so much trouble for hitting that pole, and then you hit the
Yeah.
Sonic.
Sonic
Yeah.
sign and fire hydrant. Both. I've got those in my bag.
I used to
All wrapped up.
I used to call myself king of the curb because I wouldn't pay, I'd pay attention, but I'm just like, if I'm on the street and it's like, just go on the curb and like scratch my rim. It's cool. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Your hubcap falls off.
Yeah. No, Kurt, this isn't a Jeep Compass, man.
Oh.
Right. We actually don't have hubcaps. We have rims.
Yeah, rims.
Oh,
And it damages the rim.
the hubcap. I
The
still drive
hubcap
that.
can you don't have hubcaps on your car.
No, my other car used to.
The Hyundai.
No, it was an older.
Oh, well, I
Toyota.
remember
The Pontiac
Sunfire.
Sunfire.
Yeah.
Oh my
That was my high school car.
Dude, Kurt,
I was driving around. I'm like, I'm the coolest. I got the sunroof up. And then I saw like other girls were driving it. And I was like, this
You
is
and all
a
the girls.
chick car, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm like, oh yeah, the Sunfire is definitely a chick car.
think
I
I've
actually
a
had some-
Sunfire.
Here's the funniest story of my car, my Pontiac Sunfire. There was somebody else in my school who had a Pontiac Sunfire too. And apparently she, was her boyfriend, got in my car, drove it to the gas station, filled it up with gas, and realized it wasn't the right car.
The key
No.
thing.
The key fit my car
That's
too.
funny.
And I was like, what?
So
Gotta
the-
love
I
Pontiac. That's
So I
was like-
Pontiac.
had this like something was in my car that wasn't there. And I'm like, whose is this? And I posted on Facebook and he comments and he goes, yeah, that's mine. I'm like, why? And he goes, well, kind of took your car and filled it up with gas. You're kind of welcome. And I'm like, what?
That is-
How?
When you were in high school when this happened?
I was. So like 2003, 2004.
oh gosh, so young.
He was in high school at 2003. I was like processing that he
Right.
said, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
there
I
was
graduated
Facebook
in
when you were in high school.
2007.
I know there was Facebook while
When
he
you
was
were in high school.
Yeah,
Wow.
We were still
2007
holding
class.
the notes in high school. That
Yeah.
was our Facebook.
Well, text messaging had just came out, but it was 10 cents a pop. I remember that. And
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
didn't have a cell phone, but like some of the kids did, but you didn't. Like,
Yeah.
unless it was really important.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, it's going to show up on your phone bill. Parents are going to be mad.
Mad.
Yeah.
So the Hit the Tree Club, I
Yeah.
should be the president of. So me and my ex-wife, we bought a vehicle. It was a Hyundai Santa Fe. And the
Say that
next
again?
Hyundai.
Okay, keep going.
Hyundai. Hyundai.
You probably saying it
Perfectly.
perfectly
Yes.
correct. I've
Santa
never
Fe.
heard it.
We bought it the next day. We were at my parents' house and I was backing out and hit the tree on
Backed
the
into it?
windshield or on the driver's side mirror, took off the driver's side mirror 1 day after buying this brand new car. 1 day. 1 day.
That's why you buy used. No,
My
I'm kidding.
my ex-wife was so mad.
I
She was
bet.
like, "It's been 1 day." And we had to replace it. We had to drive all the way back to Vermont without a driver's side mirror.
Yeah, that's-
It was the worst. And it
That's
was
not
like
easy.
snowing, and we're like, oh, it was tough.
Wow.
So can I be the president of
Yes.
Hit the Tree Club?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
we will definitely
Yeah.
put you
Yeah.
at presidency level.
Yeah. Kelsey said I need to hit the curb club, which I'm the king of it. But I'm open to opening it up
members?
to a club. Yeah. Members are allowed.
Okay.
King the curb. That's me. Hey, what are you holding that gift card for?
So we are moments away from announcing the winner of our Burger Nation gift cards.
have
We
y'all
have
been there yet?
4
It's NASA.
$25 gift cards to Burger Nation that we're giving away to anyone who liked, shared, and commented on that video that we posted about a week ago. It is our featured video on our Facebook page. All you have to do is like, share, comment. We have 4 winners. We have about 204 people, it looks like, who are entered in to win. So if you're one of those people, say, hey, I want to win this gift card. We're going to announce the winners here shortly.
Yep. I'm excited. So yeah, Burger Nation, they're close to like NASA, but they're on the other side of the street. There's a Starbucks and a Strip. So they got a sign right there, Burger Nation. It's close to the McDonald's that has like the
The
NASA
space
stuff. Yeah.
McDonald's?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. But it's really good. So y'all, if y'all want to, feel free to check out that video later and see what's up. They have I don't know. Are you into burgers? I feel like you're not.
I am.
You're making. You are.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. Sometimes if you make your own salad dressing,
Oh,
That's true.
no,
But
I
we're
definitely
into
like a
good-
good burger.
She's
Okay.
into good burgers.
I'm like the hubcap. I like the hubcap.
Okay.
grilled burgers.
yeah, they opened up the new one over like close. I don't know where it is, but she lives in my. Do you know the family that owns it? No. Okay. Never
I
mind.
need to though.
Yeah.
Can they be on after?
Well, maybe so. I think they live close to me, but yeah, we've talked to them on social media, but we haven't been out there yet. But there's a hubcap like in Houston, and I've been to that one. And then they opened up one like in Clear Lake or in Kemah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Haven't been yet, but heard a lot of good stuff.
So good.
Hubcap.
Hubcap. Yeah, I think Angie's trying to get us in contact with somebody from Hubcap so that we
Cool.
can talk to them. As
Angie,
well.
who else can we get in contact with?
She
She
just said
knows
the
everybody
raceway.
down, Yeah.
I was kind of
If
disappointed.
she was not so camera shy, she should be.
She
She
came
says she
on the
freezes
camera.
up.
Oh, for like
When?
a second, but she
No,
doesn't.
she didn't.
Oh,
She
yes.
didn't say anything.
She
She,
didn't say
was
anything.
nervous the whole
Her
time.
daughter is not camera shy at all.
No.
No.
Seabrook.
No.
Layla.
Lacey?
Layla.
Layla.
Wow.
Wow.
Disrespectful.
Sorry.
Hey, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll probably announce these winners for Burger Nation. Sound good?
Sounds good.
This is KHEA Radio, 99.5 FM.
So fun. Burger Nation.
Burger
Have they
Nation.
heard the Legacy Collision commercial? Have you guys heard it?
No, we have a commercial.
You partnered with us on the radio.
Here. He's like, we do?
We need a theme song. Can y'all come up with like a theme song?
Legacy
like,
Collision.
Legacy
Bum,
Collision.
bum. Nailed it.
Legacy Collision in Hitchcock, Texas, off of FM 2004, right by the Blunt Base, is locally owned and operated, handling major collisions, repairs, and everything all the way down to small dents and scrapes on vehicles. Visit legacycollisiontx.com or call 409-440-8900. KHEA Radio is a proud partner with Legacy Collision.
Yeah, so that airs
How do I find
every
that?
day. Like it just, we can email it too, but it runs throughout the day on our radio.
Wow.
Yeah, you've had that for like 3 months.
Oh gosh, I've got to get unlimited data so I could just live on their Facebook page.
I know.
And so the cool part when we get the new equipment as well, which is soon, once we test it and stuff, we'll be actually able to take videos during the Facebook Live. So we get, hey, we're going to take a quick break over Facebook and play a video of our partners.
Wow.
So there's just a lot of opportunities down the road, and we'll be able to have graphics up during the video that showcase what, you know, we could have like, hey, go like Legacy Collision on Facebook, and then there's a graphic that pops up, and it's going to be really cool.
Y'all's 2019 is looking fantastic.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
It's going to
Yeah.
be great.
Humble.
Humble.
Exactly.
So
Oh,
you
we're
guys,
very
you guys
humbled is what we
started
meant.
Yes,
in
I know what you
18,
meant.
right? Did y'all start last year?
So we actually started in November, I guess, of 17.
Hmm.
And
But
then
it was, we didn't really push it until.
well, we
2018.
started streaming on Facebook in like January 2018, and then we started having guests, and then so that's kind of when it really kind of started, and we figured out what we were doing. Kind of.
That's
Still
so
figuring
awesome. Doesn't it feel good to like start this new year and just have all of this wonderful stuff happening?
Oh yeah.
It's so great.
I mean, we
Yes.
have. I feel like we haven't taken the smile off of our face since the new year because it's just
Mhm.
been like, oh my gosh, look at it.
Yeah.
It's been so
It's
fantastic.
been such a journey.
Yeah.
We're ready to say goodbye to 2018.
Yes. Thank
Welcome
you for our
20
lessons.
Thank you for the thank you for the struggle. We even thank you for the struggles because we learned and grew so much through all of that. But we are ready for 2019.
That's cool.
We're so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just crazy excited to see what is he going to do in 2019 because he did so much for us in 2018. So we're excited to see like where he's gonna just land and where
Yeah.
he's gonna.
And knowing you guys and like
Mhm.
even the people that we have met, like Manish,
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to watch him in 2019.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Have
he
y'all
is
been to
such
the
a
new spot?
fantastic guy.
We
We
have
have
not
not.
yet.
But however, my son went during the Christmas break with
Yeah.
his friends that were all home for college and you know stuff like that. So
I've
Katie,
definitely been telling everyone you need to go, you need to go.
Yeah.
I just need to get myself there.
It's good. We've been quite a bit, and yeah, it's really interesting because you can get, you know, because they have like places like Mod, which are
Mhm.
good and it's
Yeah.
quick, and I'm like, oh, I can get all this, and then my kids can get cheese pizza and everything,
Yeah.
you know.
Everybody's happy.
So you can get pizza like that, but you can also get pasta, which they make it right there in front of you.
Yeah.
And so my wife is more of a pasta person. I'm more of, you know, I'm not. But I actually like the pasta there because they have gnocchi, and I like that because it's stuffed with
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And then you can pick the sauce, and they mix it all together and do everything. And then you can also get sandwiches
The salads
and
too,
salads.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Look at that.
Picking the winners of these gift cards.
Gardy Garcia.
Gardy Garcia.
That's me.
Did you
Sweet.
win? Did you win?
I won.
Oh my gosh.
This is what I'm keeping this one. Sorry, guys.
I don't think your name
This
starts
one's
with a
mine.
J.
Yes, it does. It can.
Oh, so one of our winners has a J in it. So if you have a J in your name, you might
Oh.
win.
Look, Lauren invited you to the Chick-fil-A 96 South Shore.
Dang, that's a long group name.
Do y'all like Chick-fil-A?
Yes. We're actually getting one in Friendswood. I'm super
Oh, cool.
excited.
You live in Friendswood?
Are you gonna hit
I
that
thought
sign?
you lived
I
in-
live in Leak City, but I'm on the Friendswood side. I'm on the west side of Leak City. And
Yeah.
I'm side. So
I just thought you lived at Legacy Collision.
well,
we kind of do.
kind of. Our second home.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. That's why it's
And we-
decorated.
We actually miss it on Saturdays and Sundays.
Is that weird?
It's
So-
really weird, but we do.
Yeah.
Well, no, I feel the same way. Like
Yeah.
whenever we go, like if I'm out of town or something comes up and we can't, or it's like a holiday, that's why Kurt, like on New Year's Eve, he's like, "Are we having a show?" I'm like, "Yeah, why wouldn't we have a show?" And he's like, "I don't know, I wanted a day off." I was like, "A day off for what? What are you gonna do?"
What are
Like
you gonna
we
do?
come in for like an
Netflix?
hour and a half of your day
Sleep?
for what? And then there was one was the other one. It was before Christmas.
Yeah.
Was it Christmas Eve? We were off, but maybe it was the day before Christmas Eve or something.
Christmas Eve, we went live from Arms Room. Or was
Okay.
that New Year's Eve?
I don't know.
One of those days we
All
will.
running together.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, it's all running together. But no, yeah, we miss it too.
All right, I have the winners. So after this song,
Sweet.
we can announce it.
Of course, Angie has been to Little Bellamia.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Us Spurs and got pasta, definitely worth the trip.
I mean, even my son and his friends, they all said it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Really. And you know, when Manish, when he talks about it and talks about his concept and how it all, and the difference between what he does and whatever, I mean, it was magic.
Yeah.
His story is so neat.
Mm-hmm. It is cool.
We like reading him.
Have y'all been? Maybe not, but it's really close. But to the new Olympia Grill, or have y'all ever been to an Olympia Grill?
I've been to the one in Galveston.
Galveston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the
So-
pier or seawall?
On the seawall.
Okay.
So I'm excited to try the new one. Of course, with us being Lebanese, you know,
Yeah.
we want to hit everything. That's
It's really, really hard to find.
something that tastes just like grandma.
Sure.
Because
Yeah.
everyone has a different.
Get Kurt to cook.
I have Cuba. I cooked it the other day.
That's
But what
not
did y'all
even how
call
you
it?
Say it.
What did
Cuba?
y'all call it?
Cuba?
Kibi.
Kibbe.
They call it Kibi. Yeah.
Kibbe.
It's Kuba.
Yeah, but it's definitely not Cuba.
Cuba.
Somebody's gonna make fun of you. It's just like when somebody says
He tried
Bubba-
to feed it to me.
So we have one dish that's called Bubba Hanoush. This is my favorite thing to say. Bubba Hanoush.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
great.
Oh, we walked around the house saying Baba.
Baba
Ganoush.
Hanoush. I can see like Baba
Hanoush.
Hanoush. Just like skipping around with your baby doll that you were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Pete.
Oh, that was our dad's name.
Yeah, it is.
Pete.
Oh, I had a doll named Pete when I was young.
Describe Pete.
This is not getting any brownie points to anything. Pete, my doll that I carried around until I was in like high school.
Aww.
Just kidding.
College.
Okay,
He's like
first grade.
college.
First
College.
grade.
He's trying to date. Don't talk about the doll.
Don't talk about the doll.
He brought it up earlier because yeah, he did.
We did. We talked about stuffed animals.
Yeah. Talked about, I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a thing called My Buddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my buddy, wherever he
my
goes,
buddy
I'm
and
gonna
me.
I can still sing the commercial.
My buddy. My buddy and me.
Yeah, so he was talking about that. I was like, well, it's okay. And then everybody kind of brought up, well, when Chucky came out, my buddy was kind of like, nah, I put my buddy in the closet.
Yeah.
So, and then there was Kid Sister, exact same theme song.
Yep.
Kid Sister.
Yep.
My mom bought me one when I was either like, I think I was in high school or like almost like an adult. But she found one at a garage sale because I had said something about like, Mom, I never got a My Buddy. She's like, you wanted one? I was like, I don't remember. Maybe. I remember the song. It stuck with me. And so she found one at a garage sale and got it for me. So I think it's in the attic at their house. But he does kind of have some Chucky vibes
Yeah.
going on.
Is he in the attic? I don't know.
He could be walking around.
Yeah.
Chucky?
My buddy,
Oh, my buddy.
Chucky. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much Chucky.
All right. Who wants to win? We're about ready to announce the winners. I have 4 of them.
Are y'all ready? We got 10 seconds. Do we have all 4?
Yes.
Do we need to verify?
Oh, hey.
Chick-fil-A and Alvin.
That's all we need is more.
Good morning. You're listening to KHEA Radio 99.5 FM. This is Kickstart. I'm Gardy,
And I'm Kurt.
and we're giving away some Burger Nation gift cards. So who's ready? Anybody ready?
So we got a flood of reacts for people who are ready to find out if they are the winners.
There's nothing. They're not ready.
So we talked to Legacy Collision.
Yeah,
little
let's
bit
talk
more?
to So Marissa said she wants to win. And we were talking a little bit about food, but yeah, Chick-fil-A, it's popping up everywhere. I think we heard there's a Chick-fil-A in Alvin. There's one coming to Friendswood. And there's one over there at the South Shore that Kurt needs to like. There's an event. And the reason we started talking about my buddy and Kurt's baby doll Pete was
Wow.
because Chick-fil-A over there in Lake City off of South Shore 96 is having a night where you bring your kids. The kids bring their stuffed animals and leave them there and then come pick them up the next day. And then they said, whenever you go pick them up, they're going to provide pictures and proof. And it said, you're going to be shocked what your animals were doing at Chick-fil-A, what your stuffed babies or what Pete was doing at Chick-fil-A.
Good idea.
It's interesting. And Kurt was like, there's no way I'd leave Pete. I was like, I'm not leaving Pete at Chick-fil-A overnight. Like, how am I going to sleep?
Yeah, how can I sleep? Plus, I don't know if Pete might go out, rent a limousine, party it up with all the other stuffed animals,
And the Chick-fil-A cow.
come back to the Chick-fil-A.
Get arrested, and then you can't see him anymore.
Exactly. How can I trust Pete?
Yeah. that part too. So that's how we got onto that with the Chick-fil-A and Pete. Yeah. So anyways, I did see a flood of reacts. I know there's a little bit of a delay on here, but I think people are ready. People are saying they are ready. I'm ready. I need a burger. I am ready. There's a Chick-fil-A in Texas City coming too, which we did hear that as well.
I posted that.
We
broke that news.
We did. We broke that news.
Where in Texas?
Right next to the Starbucks there in the
H-E-B.
HEB is right there. So it's right next to HEB.
Okay.
That was Darcy from the city of Texas City. She came on our show and
Darcy back out. She just had a kid, didn't she? Or she's having one?
She's having one.
Like right
The
now.
kid is not here yet. But yeah, it is confirmed. She broke that news too, I think.
on our air.
But she did not say whether it was a boy or girl. Well, she told us what it was, but we're not allowed to say it. I don't know if she's told her family yet. But
This was a while ago.
It was a long time
I hope
ago.
They know by now.
all right. Well, let's pick those winners. We have these Burger Nation gift cards. People are ready.
All right.
I'm ready. We're gonna be at Burger Nation tomorrow. We're going to Burger Nation in the afternoon. We're gonna be at
Yes.
Olympia Grill after the show. We're excited to be there. And then we have Burger Nation.
You know how
After.
hard that's going to be not to eat a burger when we go to Burger Nation?
Just don't
That's what
film
I was
it.
wondering, what are y'all going to eat when you go there?
We're not going to eat. We're just going for a meeting, but man, I'm going to smell like the fried Twinkie or the fried cinnamon roll.
Fried Twinkie.
They do,
Oh,
deep fry-
it's
yeah.
So
Gosh.
good. It was like
Wow.
heaven in my
But
mouth.
right, if you don't film it, like if you don't film yourself eating it or take a picture of it, did you really eat it? Did you really have it? If you
See,
didn't post it to Talk of Taco or Bay Area Houston Food Lovers, did it happen?
I tell myself that, but then I like go home and I'm like, Gardy knows. Like Gardy knows.
I
Like
yeah, I know.
if I cheat, Gardy will know.
Yep, that is true. Just remember that. Let's get these winners going. You want to announce them?
All right. The first winner is Melanie Grigsby
Way to go, Melanie! Thank you so much,
Hammond, I think is her last name. Kaylee Gates,
Kaylee. That's what's up,
Jorge Torres,
Jorge.
and
Gardy
Berni-
Garcia.
Benita Fernandez. You guys have won
Yay!
the gift cards.
Way to
Congratulations.
go, guys.
Give us a call at 346-704-1806 when you get a chance.
Yep. We'll let you know how you can get these cards. You can pick them up as soon as today, or pick them up whenever you're able to, or we'll mail them to you if that is an option as well. So I'm excited. We're going to be at Burger Nation tomorrow. We're also going to be at Olympia Grill tomorrow at 11:30. They're doing the ribbon cutting, so that's when it's going to be. And so we're also going to eat. We're excited to be there. I'm trying to cut a ribbon. You know, we came to y'all's
Yes,
like
you
the
did.
opening,
Mhm.
but we didn't get to get in the picture. I'm just want somebody to let me like hold this, like
The
put
big scissors.
yeah, just let me put my hand on it and take a picture, and then that's all I want.
They're sharp too.
Well, you know what? Now that you say it, I
thought they
did
were
hold.
fake, but they're not. They're like real scissors.
Yeah, the city of League City did let me hold their scissors. We were at an event and I took a picture with them. So yeah, but they did tell me that they're like they are very sharp, and I was like, hey Kurt, but he was okay.
Kurt
Huh?
was okay. What?
What the big scissors from the city of League
You
City?
cut my hair and my eyebrows.
No, I did not. But yeah, congratulations to the winners. Tomorrow we have a lot of stuff going on. Right now we have a couple minutes left with Legacy Collision. Again, let everybody know where y'all are located and why should somebody come and check out Legacy Collision, even if they don't have a need for repair now.
So we are located on 2004, just south of the Blint base. So why they should come by and see us? You know,
Why not?
why not?
We're so fun. We have coffee and free cookies all the time.
All the time. So, you know, you never know when you're going to be in need of where to go when you do have a collision. So it's always good to have something in mind for when that day comes. And it always does come on average. Everybody gets in a wreck once out of 7 years. So unfortunately, we're always seeing people when they've had a bad day. But we always try to greet them with a smile and make sure that we make their day better, and we explain the repair and we tell them exactly what's going to be going on with their car, which is their second largest investment. So, you know, come by and visit and we'll give you a tour, and we're happy to meet everyone.
That's cool. I like that because it's good to have somebody that you know, like in the business, a friend. So if and when that day happens, that you know exactly what you're going to do, and you don't have to worry about, hey, are these people, you know, I don't know them. Are they going to take advantage of me? Do they, no, I'm talking to two ladies that I know that I trust, and I'm going to get this taken care of. and it won't be the worst day, hopefully, anymore. Because hey, I'm taking you to a friend. I'm not just taking you to some body shop.
Yeah.
So
You guys are my best friends, so I'm definitely taking my car.
only
Bring
friends.
it in.
May get in a wreck today just to take it in. I can see him doing that. Kurt likes attention.
We need,
Like,
to, we need to have a meet and greet with Pete. Can he can he
Can he
come
drive?
and visit?
I don't know where Pete ended up. In all honesty,
Maybe he needs to
Meanwhile-
take like a tour and go around to all the different businesses that
Yeah.
that would be fun.
If we were on a
That would be
TV
fun.
show or like a movie
Yeah.
right now, it would be like Kurt's like, I don't know where Pete ended up. And it would like flash over to Kurt's apartment.
Instead of,
And
like,
Pete's like tucked in his bed
Yes.
right now, just like chilling, watching TV.
I feel like I need to call my mom and find out if Pete still exists.
Oh my gosh, have her bring Pete to us. We love your mom.
That's true.
yes.
They did meet your
Oh,
mom.
man. I
She's
still-
You instead of like a
I
Where's
still
Waldo,
apologize
where
for
is
that.
Pete?
No, we love your mom.
Your mom followed me on Instagram.
What? She doesn't even follow me on Facebook.
I'm Facebook friends with her. Yeah.
She blocked me somehow.
Now, Kurt.
And you know, this is the perfect
You
time
only
because
ever
she's
call
buried
me.
under snow right now.
Yeah, she probably is. Nebraska.
She needs to come down to Texas.
She's like, when are you moving home? I'm like, never. Never. I just feel like you're in Texas. I'm sorry. I need to stop.
Yeah, we have like 8 minutes left, and he could go the entire
Oh, I
like
could
doing his
go
mom
forever.
impersonation.
You only ever call when you're on the radio.
Yeah,
That's my mom.
she does say that.
you call
but
her
it's
while you're
true.
on the show?
Yes, call her. Want to call her now? We only got a couple minutes left.
Come on, let's call her. She definitely needs a trip to Texas.
But she knows what time it is, and
That's
she'll be
okay.
like, "You
Text
I
her,
don't know.
text her
know.
and tell her that the Legacy ladies are here.
yes."
And we would like to speak with her
All right.
because we love her.
We need Pete.
I got to find her number again.
I like how it was like
what? She's not in your favorites?
he doesn't have her saved. He had her as like first and last name.
I have her under mom.
You
don't have
changed it.
No, it says mom.
You
Terry
changed
Casper. I did
it.
change it because Gardy gave me a fit.
I was like, why don't you have it in there as mom?
You know, I lost my phone one time and somebody called my mom because it said mom.
Yeah,
So my mom answered.
the phone.
She's like, and they were like, we just found this phone and it says mom. So we called mom.
yeah, that's a good idea because
Probably
they
not
know
gonna
they can
answer
trust
'cause She knows
mom.
we're on the radio.
She
You
will.
only ever call me.
Hello, I'm hearing it. Answer.
Come
What if it's
on.
Pete that
Mom,
answers?
I'm calling you. This is like the one time in like 2
Hey, Kurt, your
two
mom's
weeks.
busy.
Raspy
Call
voice.
back.
Hello.
This is Pete.
Mom.
This is Pete.
Fine.
What if
Pete's a
he
grown
wants to
man
get, like
now.
a raspy
Oh.
voice.
Oh,
Leave a voicemail.
At the tone, please record your message.
Okay,
when
we
you
will.
finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To send a fax,
Oh my gosh.
press 4.
Should we send a fax?
Press 4. Send it back to my mom. Let's do it.
Hey, Mrs. Casper, this is Gardy. We're on the air. Kurt only ever calls when we're on the air. And I've been trying to get him to call you just to check how you're doing. But we have some friends that wanted to say hi to you.
Hi, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Kind of late, but we love you. We'd love to have you back in Texas. We're the Legacy ladies that you came out to our grand opening and met us. We miss you. We need you to come to Texas again, and we need you to bring Pete.
Yeah, Kurt's baby doll, Pete. Kurt, can you describe him one more time so that she knows?
The one with the curly red hair that looked like a clown. Oh, she's
perfect.
She's calling right now, actually.
Oh man, we just missed it.
Well,
Call her back.
Oh, we got 6 minutes. All right.
Hurry.
so if you're just tuning in right now, we're calling Kurt's mom. We're trying to find Pete. Pete's Kurt's baby doll.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mom.
She's giggling.
You only ever call me when you're on the radio.
I know.
Hey,
Wow.
Mom, do you remember Legacy Collision when you came down to Texas? Of course you do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the
Aw.
ladies are in and we were talking, so they wanted to say hi.
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 Good morning.
Good morning. Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year to you.
Aw.
Have you talked to your mom this year, Kurt? How's she doing?
Yeah, I've talked to my mom this year, right, Mom? Just
Wow. Kurt,
dang.
how has it been? A Happy New Year. How's it going?
It's going great.
Good.
Is that because Kurt hasn't called?
Wow.
I love it.
Hey, Mom, do you remember Pete by chance?
Pete?
Yeah, my doll that I had when I was young.
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Sure.
He's here right now. He's having coffee.
whatever happened to Pete? Do we still have Pete somewhere?
I think he's in a toad out in the garage.
Man, we need Pete.
He's working on the car, on the diesel.
There is a Chick-fil-A, like we can bring your stuffed animals or your pet to, toy or whatever to Chick-fil-A to spend the night in a Chick-fil-A, and I need Pete so that I can see what Pete does at Chick-fil-A.
I can look.
Yes!
It's cold out there.
It was a doll with like red curly hair, right?
It didn't have red hair.
Okay.
Maybe a reddish cast to it. It was a Cabbage Patch doll.
Oh,
That's
he
even
was a
better.
Cabbage Patch
You were a
doll.
Cabbage
Hey, my sister had a ton, and I just bought my daughter like her first Cabbage Patch doll. This is awesome.
I had no idea.
I'll let you borrow Rivers. Maybe you can drop. We'll name it Pete.
My childhood is shocked.
But
He
you know
didn't
what?
know.
Kurt was better than Blake, because by Blake I had my third boy, and I was tired of having boys by then. So when Blake was 2, I had a magic outfit made for him. He had a Cabbage Patch named Alfie,
Ah,
and they had their pictures taken together.
Kurt, do any of these look like Pete?
The one in the top right. The one in the top right kind of looks like Pete.
I feel like no. You probably had this one. You're like, no,
I
it's
did.
totally. This is Pete.
Yeah, that's what yours
This
looks
is-
It was
like.
a guy, right,
sister
Mom?
had
It
one of
wasn't a
those.
girl.
It
Doll?
was a guy. It was a guy.
Scroll down. Scroll down. That one right there.
Is it this one?
That one right there.
This this one, or this one?
No, right there. That
Curly
one that
hair.
you're on. Curly hair. It had curly hair. I thought I was redheaded.
Well, that's pretty red. We're gonna have to find
Oh,
you.
but that's the one I had. I think a newborn one. That's hilarious.
Wow.
Oh.
What you're looking at.
Well, shout out to Pete somewhere. I feel like we can go buy a new Pete now at Target. So there's that. They still sell Cabbage Patch dolls.
Oh, he was a little cutie.
Oh, he's reminiscing.
Louise said, "So did I win? You know what you win? You win the fact that Kurt owned a Cabbage Patch doll whenever he was a young man." Yeah, Louise said it's good to see Kurt never changes. That is true.
All right, Mom. Well, we got to go because we got to wrap this show up. We just wanted to say hi, and Legacy Collision was like, oh, call your mom. I was like, I got to do it once.
Girls.
I'll see you in
Nice to
like,
talk to you. Hope to see you soon.
You're welcome down anytime at Kurt's apartment.
Yeah, Kurt. Call
yeah.
your mom.
Ooh,
Call your mom.
Call her.
I'll call you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, right.
See you next year,
Oh.
2020.
See you in 2020. Bye, Mom.
I feel like we could find a picture of Kurt. Like, are one of these girls you? You that
This
one?
definitely took a turn for the worse. Should have never said this.
Driving the Sunfire, Pete in the passenger seat.
Oh.
Hey, we're out of time. Thank you all so much for joining us today.
Thanks for
Thanks for
having
having
us.
How can people get in contact with Legacy Collision really fast?
Really fast. 2004 straight down past the blunt base. 409-440-8900.
Cool. This is Kickstart, KHEA Radio. It is 11 o'clock. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to have another fun show, and then we're going to be out and about going everywhere that we can't eat, but we know it has delicious food. So we'll see y'all there. Coming up next is Blanca on KHEA Radio 99.5 FM.
All right, bye.
Talks in.
Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful day.
You
We love
too.
you all.